Hey, good afternoon. Look, we're live, and I'm already laughing, and it's no reason in particular, just making fun of myself, making fun of my channel. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday. It's good evening in Marco's case, sitting right there on the side of me. I can have a point right sitting right there on the
Hello.
side of me. Always a pleasure to have the great Marco on with me. Thank you very much for being here, sir. Welcome, my friends, to Tuesday. Disney Friends and Shenanigans. I do have a friend with me. We are a Disney channel.
Wrong way.
Will there be shenanigans? Oh, see, and you're so used to it.
I did it the wrong way.
Will there be shenanigans? Look, we already have some. Not on purpose either. Just, I screw things up. What are you going to do? Oh, let's start off as we always do. And why can't I find his banner to light it up? There it is. Dean at the Live Place, thelifeplace.com, home to all the family-friendly streamers on YouTube. It's Tuesday. Don't know what you want to watch? Go on Dean. Go on to lifeplace.com. It's going to tell you that it's 4 p.m. Carlos is on the Disney World Freak. Go watch the Disney World Freak. Or don't. Go watch somebody else. That's all right. I understand. We're all one big family. Let's share the love. But it is 4 p.m., so come watch me, please. Check out the Live Place also on YouTube. Dean's got some great content. And he's also Dreamers Empire. So, yes, Dean at the Live Place. Lifeplace.com. I could make a commercial for him. I really could. Don't ask me. Don't mind me. I'm in a better mood than last week. I'm just in one of those moods. I don't know what to say today. I have my little tracker going down the bottom, P.O.Box there. If anybody would love to, I'm glad I just did that. I have to pay my P.O.Box by Saturday. Oh, they're going to close it. So send mail now because, if I don't pay it by Saturday, I might not get any mail anyway. So, but there is that going there. We do have the great Marco. Why can't I find your banner right now? I don't know. There it is. The great Marco is with us in the house. Lately, he's been here a lot, and I really appreciate it, Marco. Thank you very much for coming on with us. We always have a lot of fun together, and it's fun. It's fun because if you weren't there and it was just like this, I'd probably be like, all right, you know what? I have nothing to say. I am leaving because I hate talking by myself. But no, it is like this. We have the great Marco with us. So I won't be going anywhere. I don't know. Should I say hi to the chat? Do we have people in the chat? I don't know. I haven't opened my YouTube up. There it is. I think we do. Oh, wait. There. Oh, look, it's running on me. What's going on? Hello. Hello. Let's have a little cup of JoJo. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. She was first. Hello, Sam. I'm sure I can guess where Sam is. Somebody will be live later on tonight, and I'm sure Sam is with him. I won't say who it is for now because I want you guys to stay here and watch me for a little bit. But somebody will be live at later on. I won't even give it the time because I want you guys to stick around him. But I'm sure Sam is with him, and we can all take a guess who I'm talking about. But Sam. No, if you're not, then hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're home with a little headache. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Eric Lee, what's going on? Saying hi to Disney World Freak. Hey, everyone. Afternoon chats. Yes, saying hello to Sam. And Make It Blue. Make It Blue. I'm sorry, Caitlin. I did skip you. I'm like, why is he saying hi to Make It Blue? Because she was right after Sam. Ready for another episode of fun. I don't know how much fun we're going to have, but we're going to, we're here to try to have some fun. Maya's in the house. Mama is in the house. Welcome in, Mama. What happened to my chat just now? I didn't think I had that much chat, and it ran on me. Guys, I'm sorry, man. Michael Riley, what's going on, buddy? Welcome into the house. Thank you for being here. Car key. Found the car key. Carol brought it for me. Carol, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Adventures with Sarah and Robert, welcome in. Hello from Scotland. First time joining the stream. Hope you all doing well. Well, thank you for joining the stream. I believe you have subscribed. If you haven't, all I want to say is watch the stream. Go back and watch a few others. If you like what you see, subscribe, stick around. We love having people in the chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's called Disney Friends and Shenanigans for a reason. We will touch on all of that. The friend is already here. After that, it's all off the wall. Whatever we throw at the wall, if it sticks, that's what we go with. Just one of those.
It ends up on that shelf, though, Carlos. That shelf. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's going to fall.
Listen, there's three. You guys can't see the middle bracket because my head's always in the way. And now even worse because the camera's up more, and and now the shiny head because I took all the hair off. But look, there is a
Join the
third.
club.
There's a third. I want it to be like Marco. There's a third bracket there. Okay, the shelf is not going anywhere. Granted that I hit any studs. I will not confirm or deny that I hit any studs. I did learn my carpentry from the Shep family, from Shep. So maybe you are right. Maybe this will fall. Who the hell knows? It might actually fall then. But again, Adventures with Sarah Robert, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I love my following from across the pond. I do have a lot of it, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for being here. You are always fun to watch. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate it. Team Marie Photography, who was just streaming, and I thought she was still on, but she must. If she's saying hello from her own stream, Tina, I love you. But I really do love you. But hello, stealing my material. I see. I'm stealing your material. I thought we had an agreement that whatever you steal from me, I steal back. That's I had it first. No, all right. VIP Project, welcome in. Long time haven't seen you around. Hope it all is well there at the VIP Project. Hello, Surf Bump John. What's going on? What's up, Carlos and Marco? What is going on? The great Marco. I love that man. Myers in the Mouse saying hello. Myers in the Mouse, Be Carol, Adventures. Hello, right back to you all. Perfect. I have caught up. I don't think I've missed anybody. 17 of you already in the house. Thank you for being here. And welcome in. It's been a while, and thank you for popping back into my stream. Thank you. Oh, that's it. That is it. You're right, Pete, man. That's what we do. I'm gonna see if I can hook Pete up. Why do I keep forgetting to add Pete to that group? I'm sorry, Pete, man. You know I love you. I don't know. I just forget things. I'm gonna try to. Marco's going to take over the stream right now while I.
Yeah, so hi everybody, welcome. As Carlos said, I mean, it is great to see so many UK people joining in on your channel, Carlos, and watching your streams and stuff. And I know you do a lot of publicity and stuff with a lot of the UK Disney community. Yeah. So thank you for that. It's really raising the profile of the UK Disney movement, should we say?
UK Disney.
Because there's a lot of people over here that love Disney, and obviously we can't get out there at the moment. So
right, there is a lot. I mean, we see when we go to the parks and everything, and of course, Twitter's not going to open, so we're going to go back here. We see it a lot when we go to the parks, and I follow many of them. I've had the pleasure of interviewing a lot of them on my Saturday stream. A lot of great channels. Go back if you guys are figuring out who I'm talking about. Please go back and check out my Saturday streams. I have interviewed from Obada through CNL Wandering and many more to come. I'm looking at my list. Actually, I have my list right in front of me. I have coming up in a couple of weeks. Oh, actually this week, another great channel. Team O'Sullivan will be on. Resort TV 1. Hello. Hey, guys. I am going to bow. I am on. Listen, I got goosebumps. I have Resort TV 1 in my chat saying hello. Josh, Jenna, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do. Like I say, thank you for being at Mothership. This all started, with you guys, me following you guys and watching and meeting such great people. I am honored, Josh. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I know a vlog just went live. One of Josh's vlog just went live. Right now at 4 p.m. if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think it's live at the moment. Yeah, they're talking about fast passes and whether fast passes should be brought back in. So
Josh firmly believes that fast passes should be back in. There is a lot of people that don't agree with that. I will let you know next month, Josh, when I'm there for Thanksgiving. I'm hoping to see you guys down there again. Your parents, can't wait to see mom and dad again and everybody else. But yeah, he firmly believes, and unfortunately I can't watch the vlog right now because, well, I'm a little busy, but I am definitely going to watch it.
We'll definitely watch the replay. I definitely want to know. Interesting to watch.
Yeah, I definitely want to know Josh's opinion from somebody that's always there. I've heard it from This Our Dreams and Miles Talk. People that are there a lot. But I want to take everybody's input and put it together with whatever I see next month. What in the world with Russ Stapleton? Welcome in the house, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. I'm still catching up to chat. My chat just froze. You know what it was? I just ended up like a little schoolboy. You know, I saw Resort TV one in my stream, like something can't be right. But thanks, Josh. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and Josh is saying as well, maybe a modified version.
Maybe a modified
to
version.
and I think we touched on this, didn't we, a couple of weeks back on the stream when we were talking about maybe the need to introduce more of a virtual thing, a bit like the DAS system, where you've got a time that you come back at,
right.
and do it that way, and it's all kind of virtual queuing rather than.
That's what I was going to say.
Queuing.
I believe in a virtual queue. Fast passes. I mean, that's the only. We've only been to Disney with fast passes, so why isn't my chat popping up? Because I've been dying to highlight this chat. Just any chat that says Result TV once, I can go back and watch it and say, look, he was really here. And I hit the wrong guy. Danny, welcome in. Griswold Family Vacay, what's up? Let's see if this works. My computer. This is awful. Oh, look, make it blue now. What is going on with my computer? Even my wife's got to be laughing at me from the other room. Did that one work? There it is.
Hey,
look,
there we go.
Like that. Suzanne, take a screenshot of that. No.
I mean, yeah, Josh is right. I mean, they need to do something, don't they? Because the queues for rides now are getting kind of crazy to the point where, like we saw the other week, they're having to open backstage areas to allow queuing for some rides and things. And it's just, they've got to do something. And whether Fast Pass is the answer or a modified version or a whole new rethink and a whole new virtual thing, I don't know. But they need to do something.
I can only talk about what I've seen. And what I've seen is yes, the queues look ridiculous, but they're moving. Every day we check, I go on the app and I check wait times. Because we're going in a month. I want to know what's going on. Are they going up? Are they going down? What exactly is going on? And like, for instance, yesterday it was Monday. I've noticed Mondays have been busy. But yesterday when I looked, it was not busy at all. And when I say it wasn't busy at all, I mean, 50 minutes for Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
To me, that's not bad. If you do the math correctly, 50 minutes, it's really a half hour.
Well, this is it. I mean, none of the wait times since the parks have reopened, none of the wait times have been accurate. They've all been massively overestimated.
I can't see because this guy's in my way. I had to move this guy. Can't wait for. Oh, we'll touch on that too. That's coming up Friday. Right. I go by what I've seen with This Our Dreams, with Miles Talk when they're down there. What the lines may look like is not exactly what the waiting time is.
Yeah.
Of course, this computer is going to drive me nuts today. Dead silence. Talk. Somebody talk.
Well, Josh has just said that virtual queuing would be best, or a max pass type thing. Yeah.
Sunday actually wasn't bad. I'm sorry, I was just reading. Suzanne's in our house saying hi to everybody. Josh is saying, virtual queue. What is wrong? My God, virtual queue would be best, or like a max pass type thing. Yeah, as long as we don't have to pay for it, because I think we're paying enough. I know that. Yeah. Sunday actually wasn't bad, Josh says. When I filmed, it almost ruined my point.
Right. I think it's just, we are in kind of uncharted territory. And I think, the park levels, it's very difficult to predict, isn't it, from one day to the next, what the park levels are going to be like, what the ride queues are going to be like at the moment. Because we've nothing to, there's no kind of historic data we can kind of base this on. We're in this new kind of situation with, new procedures for cleaning rides and social distancing and things. And it's just, it's very difficult to even predict, like, in a month's time when you're there, what a queue's going to be like. No idea.
Well, I am afraid because it's Thanksgiving. Literally, we arrive on Thanksgiving Day. We're going to catch that Thanksgiving crowd. I have never been during a major holiday. I've been through. What is going on? I'm just having major issues with this computer. Thank God for the phone. That's what I'm streaming on because I don't mind me. I'm sorry.
Samantha's back in the chat. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Mouse
Welcome
in
back
the chat
in.
as well. Hello.
Mouse Talk. What's up, Paul? Welcome in the house, buddy. Surfball, more extended times in the parks for the holidays. I read today. Yes, they keep on extending times. Even for when we're there.
Well, they've reduced them. I read that I've read they're reducing. They're extending them at the moment over Christmas, but in January, February, they've gone back down.
January, they've gone back
it, yeah.
down. Yes.
Yeah.
January, they've gone back down. For Thanksgiving in the beginning of December, they've extended it, but I noticed they extended even more for during Christmas time. If that made any sense.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, the fact that they're reducing them again, I thought it was interesting that they're reducing them again in January, because I guess the expectation was, the capacity was going to be increasing, the hours were going to be increasing as we kind of head towards Christmas, and then next year, things are slowly getting back to normal. But the fact that they're reducing them again in January, February, things are not kind of getting back to normal, are they?
No, and is that also a telltale of, they're not? I firmly believe it's still at 25%. I believe.
Yeah, I have no reason to believe that.
I believe, Ed, if you want to check your Instagram, I firmly believe, Chapek. This is the only time I can agree with Chapek and believe Chapek. Besides that, I think he should go away. But I think it's at 25%. We've discussed this on this show many times.
Yeah.
There's restaurants that are closed, there's shows that are closed. And I wasn't even thinking, the last couple of times we talked about this, I never brought it up until I brought it up on somebody else's stream, and just in the chat. And I don't know what took me so long for this, but meet and greets. Yeah. How many people get in line for a meet and greet?
For meet and greet, yeah.
I've seen wait times for meet and greets be in the hour range.
Yeah.
So just think of the numbers alone. Isaac Neal, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in.
Hi, Isaac.
Just think of the numbers alone that are in, for a meet and greet, that are, now waiting in lines for parks. Mouse Talk, I know Mouse Talk and Mouse Talk's in the chat. Walt, if you want to jump in on this anytime, you know where the link is. Josh firmly believes in a fast pass or something of that nature. I know Mouse Talk firmly believes to leave it alone. He has said it multiple times, many times. The more I think about it without being there yet, I'm leaning a little bit towards Mouse Talk. But that's now at 25%. That's now the park not being, at full capacity.
Full capacity, yeah. Yeah.
What's going to happen when it is? The queues are going to look ridiculous. They already look ridiculous. They're going to look, and I get it, the social distance. So let's say in 9 months' time, I don't even want to say 6 months, because I firmly believe 9 months' time, we're back to 75, 50%, somewhere in there, 100%. No more social distance. I think the lines will be back to normal. People standing next to each other. Will the queues still look as ridiculous as it does without a fast pass tier?
No, I think the queues will go back to pretty much how they were before all this. Like you said, I mean, at the moment, there's so much stuff that's closed, so many shows, and like you said, the character meet and greets and restaurants and things like that, and rides. I mean, TTA. I mean, how many people does TTA take an hour? A lot, Right. So once all those things are back open, I think I don't see any reason why queues are not going to go back to kind of how they were pre-COVID. I don't see them being any worse than they were, apart from maybe in parks like, for example, Epcot, with Epcot having so much, we call it Walcott, don't we? With all the building work and stuff going on, basically the whole of kind of Future World is kind of closed. I mean, you still got Spaceship Earth and the land, but other than that, so it pushes more people into World Showcase,
right? And
there's limited rides there, so I can see the queues for rides like Frozen and things like that being significantly higher than normal in Epcot once this is all over, just because there's less to do in Epcot. But the other parks, I don't see being substantially different from normal once this is over.
Josh says he's got to go for now. Duty calls. Have fun, guys. Josh, seriously, man, thanks for popping
thanks
in
for
the
popping
chat.
in, Josh.
I really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for, again, thanks for popping in. And he's saying hi to Isaac. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. I was going up instead of down. Mouse Talk says they won't ever go back to full capacity doing social distance. No, I truly believe that, Walt. What I'm saying is,
if we get to a stage where social distancing is needed.
Yeah, Josh, and I haven't watched it yet, and I'm sure Marco's been out with me, so he hasn't seen it. Josh just put out a vlog, about that he firmly believes Fast Pass needs to return. Without watching it yet, I'm sure I know what it means in all of this because he said in the chat, it needs to come back or something like it, virtual queue or something, to that nature. We've seen all of you stream. We've seen Josh stream. We've seen you, Walt, stream. We've seen This Our Dream stream. We've seen Viapre Project. We've seen Ed stream. We've seen what the lines look like. Now, just look. I'm not talking about how fast the lines move.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is we've seen what it looks like. We've seen the line go for Haunted Mansion all the way to Splash Mountain and vice versa.
Yeah.
Without Fast Pass, will those lines still look that way? And I understand, and I'm hoping once social distance is off, we're all going to shrink a little bit. But will it shrink enough where the lines will be only in their queues, in their ride queues? Eric Lee, I'm thinking I welcomed you in earlier, but Laurie Jean Carlson, I did not. Laurie, welcome in. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. That's all I'm asking now is.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, let's remember there was a time before we had fast passes at Disney where you just had to get into it. There was a single queue and you got into it and you had to queue.
Ed, I saw your message. Thanks, buddy. No problem. Thank you. I see my first trip there. I remember there was we had the paper fast passes that I remember.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to call
when I went there as a teenager,
I'm not going to call Six Flags Disney, but yeah, I've waited in lines without fast passes, but I know what that feeling is.
Yeah.
But not at Disney. Not. But the line.
I guess it depends as well on
the lines. The lines move without fast pass because and I guess it took this to realize why. When a year ago we'd go to Mine Train, it'd be 140-minute wait. Yeah, okay, we got fast passes. That's who's going for every. What was it? I don't know the exact number. And if everybody does, please let me know. You included, Marco. What was the number ratio to fast pass to regular guest? Because the fast pass would keep moving. And how many people would they allow from the regular line in between fast pass lines?
Yeah,
I don't know what that number is. That's why those lines were great. Now, the wait times, anyways. Now, the lines are large. We all know that. We've seen it. The lines are enormous, but they're moving.
Yeah.
We've seen it. People have done the work listening while helping T with some homework. Thank you, Mama Mas. I appreciate that. Jeff Resendiz, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. Disneyland Paris, according to Adventures in Sarah, and I don't know why I highlight it and then I can't see it. Where we are annual pass holders still have to pay the paper fast passes where you still have to race to the ride to get them. I remember, here at Disney World, they used to have like sections with machines and you'd be able to.
I think that when we think about the fast pass and the queuing situation, we've got to look at it in the context of the park's opening hours. Now, at the moment, the park's opening hours are really compact, like 8 hours a day. So if you're going to Magic Kingdom for a day, you've got to kind of squeeze in all the rides you want to do in that short space of time. If the park's open, a whole day and you've got extended hours as well, there's perhaps less of a need for fast passes because you've got more time to get your rides in. And so you don't mind queuing for an hour for a ride you really want to do because the park's open, you can fit everything in. Whereas at the moment, because the hours are so restricted, you're not going to spend an hour and a half in a queue because that's taken out of an hour of your half of your park time.
Let's say hi to this guy. I hate pointing. This guy down here somewhere. He's down here somewhere.
What's up, fellas?
Hello.
What's up, Walt, man? Hope I'm not taking you away from some work or whatever you were doing.
No, I was caught up anyway. So my take on the whole thing is this. I want to answer your question, Carlos. They don't go hand in hand. And here's what I mean by that. When we get back to 50, 75, 100% capacity, there won't be social distancing.
Right.
So remember the old move as far up and, fill in all the open space.
Right.
That will come back and the queues will look normal again.
I think so. Yeah, I'm with you there.
That's my take on this, okay? I don't think you're not going to still have 100% capacity and social distancing. then you'll have lines that go out of the park. It'll be impossible.
when
when doesn't matter to me. I mean,
but it should. But
it doesn't.
It has to, because
we don't have a choice in that.
But I'm saying when it returns to normal, okay? It could be a year, it could be 2 years, whatever. When it returns to normal, do you believe without fast passes the lines will look the way they do now? Because now we're talking. You think we can fit everybody into a queue?
Absolutely.
Because now we're talking a lot more people. We're talking more.
How many more? Here's the thing.
Back to normal.
Well, but I still think the queues. But you know what? But that being said, even if it does bring them out a little bit, I'm okay with that, because I've been in there and it's not bothering me.
You like the way it looks now? Do you like seeing the queues outside of
the
ride
queue? Well, let me answer that. First off, I think that's an unfair question. I don't like how there's certain levels to that, Carlos. What I mean by that is, do I like the way it looks right now? To be honest with you, it really doesn't bother me. Have you been in the parks when it's extremely crowded? It's the same thing. Okay, people aren't in a line, but they're still bumping up as they walk past you.
Okay, I'll give you that. But does the line lines going the way they do? And I ain't talking about waiting in line. I'm just saying the look. Just walking down. I'm trying to think of an area. I'm trying to think of an area like
between Peter Pan and
right. All right. So you're blocking. And again, everything is up high. I want to make sure I get my point out this way, but to me, it takes it from the ambiance of the rides. Looking at the rides, looking at the kiosks, looking at all of that, when people are just lined up row after row in front of it. Lined up through, all the way to Splash Mountain.
But I don't think it's going to look like that. I don't. Even if they get rid of Fast Pass and just say, here's the queue. First off, the queues are going to be moving consistently. It's never going to back up. What reason? It backs up now because they have to stop it, and because we're at 6 feet. That's why it backs up now. If you are on Haunted Mansion, a consistent Omni mover that never stops. Now, if it breaks down, okay, here we go. Yep, it's going to back up. But if it just keeps moving and you're filling all the available space, I think I don't think it'll be that bad. I mean, I could be totally wrong.
I mean, the thing is as well, if they get rid of the Fast Pass system, the area of the queue that they use for Fast Pass would just become more of the queue. So you're still going to have the same number of people. They're still in the same queue. I don't think they're going to spill out.
First, let me welcome that UK Disney couple, Paul, Cheryl. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here. And I'm going to get to Adventures with Sarah and Robert. They were saying something. I don't think. Yeah, I think, you know what? I'm going to reverse that. You're right. I think there would be more people in line, because before, when there was fast passes, you'd see that 180-minute wait. I wouldn't get in line. There was no way in hell I'd get in a line that says 180. If I had a fast pass for something else, you know what I'm saying, during the fast pass time. Now, I think even if it says 120, but it's moving. See, I know what the fast pass was like. Walt, do you know what the number ratio was from fast pass to regular?
No. That I wish I had the right number. I wish I did. I don't.
But let's say 10 to every 100.
No, I think it's more than that. I really do. I think.
Which way?
I think more than 10. Oh,
okay. All right.
25 to every 100, maybe. I would say more along those lines.
Well, every time I saw it, it was like, fast pass. All right, it's my turn, fast pass, and we're still going. And then they'd let 8 people in from Everest. It's like, all right, guys.
Yeah.
So it's. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen Josh's video, but he firmly believes in it. Again, if you were listening, I said I'm leaning more towards Walt right now, because I agree without fast pass, the line keeps moving. You're not stopping to let fast pass in, and then and whatnot.
I'll watch his video. I think it's a good. This is going to sound terrible. It's a good clicker for me to watch his video, because I'm interested to get his take on it. Because for me, it just makes it just makes common sense. If I don't have to wait for other people to go ahead of me, shouldn't my line just keep moving?
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't that just, maybe I'm overthinking it, I mean, I don't get it. To me, Fast Pass is just a way for Disney to give you a perk to buy a package.
Yeah, you've said that multiple times. I've thought about that.
Because you have tiers for them too. First off, so I buy my package.
Let me ask you this, and maybe I should be ashamed of myself for not knowing this, but even if I booked just a room and bought tickets somewhere else, I'd still, when I get the Fast Passes, at 30 days, where booking a package was 60 days.
Something like, no, if you're staying on property, you get it at 60 days. If you're not staying on property, it's 30 days.
Right,
yes.
okay.
But even still, I've done it where I get the 60 days, and guess what? There's certain days I don't get the ride I want.
Yeah, listen, Flight of Passage. There was
See what I mean?
First trip.
Exactly. But that's my point. So now Fast Pass, you're not even getting what you want. And then there's tiers on top of it. So if I get Tower of Terror, guess what? I can't get Slinky Dog with it.
Yep. Yeah. The only reason we rode Flight of Passage that one time, that 1 year was, and I've said it on multiple streams, so I'm not hiding things, we use, we get a DOS. We use a DOS. So we were lucky to be able to get on Flight of Passage to say that, because if we didn't have it, we would have never rode Flight of Passage because I couldn't get on. But yet, my wife's family, who went at the same time with us, got it for 3 days. Figure that out. I don't understand how. That's the other thing. I don't know how that computer system worked. But what about the take on Fast Passes that in normal times where we have no social distancing, that Fast Passes make the queues longer for standby? Yes,
yeah, that's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. For me, yes, I exactly think that. Personally, I do. Because right now we don't have Fast Pass, and although the lines seem long, I think I put it in here earlier. We were waiting for Soarin'. It said 40 minutes. We waited 6.
Yeah. Well, I've seen that on
6 minutes. I timed it.
I'm on for you. I'm always watching your streams. This Our Dreams and Resort TV One. I'm with you, all of you guys. We've seen it. And I've said that on multiple streams before this. That is what made. I mean, granted, not seeing lines at all was great and made me say, all right, Suzanne, we're going no matter what. Being more comfortable still going now, even though we've seen the lines get longer and more people are going. But the waits are still not bad. Because we've seen it through you guys. We've seen it posted at 50 minutes and B25. We've seen it posted at, I think it was, it was you, a Slinky Dog. It said 80 or 90 minutes or 80. You had to wait in a line. I remember that stream. It was like, pick a line. That or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway.
And everybody said Slinky. And they said 90 minutes, and I got on in 60.
65, I believe it was.
Yeah, 65.
Somewhere in there. Yeah. Again, I turned to my wife right away and said, I'll take that.
Me too.
I don't want to wait 65, but it said 90. I will take an hour where it says 90. I will also take 30 where it says 60, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I'm still comfortable going, not worried about lines. Everybody's saying hi to each other. I think, UK Disney couple saying
Carlos,
hi.
I'll say this, right hand to God. I've not had, at least not that I remember, I've not had a posted wait time yet in this situation that's been longer than the posted wait time. It has always been less. And significantly less on 95% of them. I have not had one that was more yet, or even close. Like close to me would be 5 minutes. That's close. I mean, most of them are 15 and higher from what's posted. It's been, it's scary. You see, oh my gosh, 120 minutes, and you're like, I'm not waiting in that line, because the brain it doesn't click right away, and
Paul was saying he mentioned that area. I know he mentioned the Tango bathrooms because there are Mickey's Not So Scary. Is that Christmas? Yeah, the Halloween party. Like, what is that? That area was hell, so crowded. Really, even during the party, that area was that crowded.
Parties are really crowded. They're really crowded.
We've only done the Christmas one, and I don't know. I spent more time waiting in line for the 7 Dwarfs than we did anything else. I tell everybody that story. Ethan and Mikhail at Nowhere to Lie rode Barnstormer at least 25 times in a row without getting off.
I would easily.
We waited in line and they took off, and we're like, don't go far because we want to be able to see you. Ethan was still younger. It's like, all right, right there, Barnstormer. Yeah. It's like, okay.
I'm serious.
Oh, it was great.
I would pay. It feels less of like an exclusive party anymore. It just feels like a regular day, almost. I would rather pay a little bit more for a lot less people. That sounds terrible, but I want it to feel like an exclusive party, like Moonlight Magic at DVC. Awesome. After hours, even better. Just phenomenal. There's nobody in the parks.
Paul, check your Instagram if you wanna join the conversation, buddy. Pete, and first, before Pete, do Philly crew, welcome in, Ron, Meredith. Thanks for popping in, guys. Appreciate it. Pete says, I just checked. God gave me a personal permanent fast pass. Oh, Pete. Yeah, so
well, now, and that's not actually true either.
No, it's not.
Yes, you have to set up for a return time.
Not like the old days. Don't get me wrong, because that's when it started for us. And I ain't gonna get to details, but back then it was the what I call the handicap card, but it was,
I'll be right back.
The red paper. I still have it. I save it just in case, Disney gives me a hard time. But I mean, we've had one, whatever. Back then it was literally, it was like a badge. You flash it and they're like, welcome in.
Yeah.
Or even better, come this way. I mean, literally you got right to the front of the line. I'm not going to lie. It's too bad it's not like that anymore, but I'm glad Disney fixed it, because there was a lot of people cheating the system just for that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Disney fixed it. I have no problem with this. I don't want to jump subjects, so let's stay on the lines and everything. But I guess the DOS is bottom line. I have no problem with the way that the DAS system works. It's perfect. It works to the way it's supposed to. People say it's because they can't wait in lines. It's got something to do with the line. Let's put it that way. So yeah, this is perfect. Ask for a return time, they give it to you. Hey, if it's an hour and a half later, it's an hour and a half later. That's your return time. Yeah. It is better than the screwed up system that it was before, the one that everybody was cheating on. I'd be thrilled if they got rid of fast passes. The Do Philly crew. Ron, Meredith, the link is where it normally is if you want to come discuss it with us. Amy, welcome in. I'm sorry if I missed you, Amy, AGC Magic TV. I've gone to Walt Disney World pre-Fast Pass and Fast Pass. I think Fast Passes make waits longer, especially rides that never needed a Fast Pass. Now, you say that. You can't be talking about the Fast Pass line, because granted, I've had this argument with some people too. I waited once up to 20 minutes for a Fast Pass line. It was just that big. They let that many people in. And we waited 20 minutes for a Fast Pass, but...
So how long did the standby wait?
Well, the standby wait at the time was God.
Right, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It was a 2-hour wait for Splash Mountain. That's what it was. I remember it perfectly. But I think Walt is right. I think these headphones don't want to stay in my ears. I think without Fast Pass, the lines move faster and the waits are less. I truly believe that. You changed me on that, Walt, because I was against it. I was. And I hate bringing up Josh all the time, but he is the one that just put the video out. I was like him. Yes, I'm mad. Where's my Fast Passes? I don't want to go without him. But yeah, well, you made a lot of sense when we were talking about it previously, and it did change, the way I think about it.
Well, that's why I want to watch his video, because I'm very interested to get his take on why he feels we definitely need it. Because maybe he'll change my mind. Maybe I'll get something out of his video that's going to say, never thought of it that way. Maybe that's a good point. But I've got to understand, I got to see the advantage for me. And there's not enough of an advantage to it for me to think it's that important. Even living down here now, if a ride's got an 80-minute wait, I just won't ride it. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't, it's not as pressing of an issue. So for those that are coming for their trip, though, it's a different story.
But again, like I was saying, if you've got extended park hours, if you're staying on property and you can get extra magic hours, the parks are quieter, you can do your rides then.
Yeah.
Just come back, if there's an 80-minute wait, we'll just come back later in the day.
Yeah. I agreed. I mean, I don't know. it's one of those things, and that's like the whole. People were really upset lately. I think it was on Blog Mickey. I read somewhere was talking about Rise of the Resistance, and the whole lottery. That's what it is. Basically, a lottery.
Yeah.
You got to get lucky with how they do it. And I agree. I mean, that's one where I don't like how they do it either. I think they should have gone back to the way they originally did it, where first one into the park, first come, first serve. I like that idea. I love that idea. If you're going to get up at 4:00 in the morning and you're going to go wait in that line for 3 hours before that park opens, God bless you. You should have an advantage. You went the extra mile. If I've been there an hour beforehand and Carlos walks in 2 minutes before the park opens and he gets one and I don't, I'm going to feel cheated. And vice versa. If I took me 2 minutes to get in, he's been there for an hour waiting and he doesn't get it and I do, he's going to feel cheated. First come, first serve.
Ron, check your.
Way to do it, isn't it?
I think so.
Check your legal thing. I am nervous, and we could jump to that now too, because we were going to touch on everything today because God knows what we're going to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm just reading. I remember doing the after hours party at Hollywood Studios. Love it. Rode Slinky 5 times in a row since the Do Philly crew. Trying to didn't miss anybody.
Absolutely.
Benches with Sarah and Robert. I think that the wait times in today's situations are not accurate as they have no way to judge it, as everyone is so spaced out for social distance. You're right. Adventures with Sarah and Robert. I totally recommend you to go watch this guy down here. I don't even know if I'm pointing right, but the guy below us, that one guy by himself, he's privileged. Go watch his streams. I highly recommend them. Not because he's a support channel or a good friend of mine, but he's been doing fantastic work. Go check him out. It's Mouse Talk. You know what? And me, like an idiot, I got the banner and I haven't used it. But yeah, we've seen it on his streams and other people's streams, but the wait times are no way close to what is posted. This our dreams.
So I wonder why that is, because we say it's because the queues is more spaced out, and so. But the parks have been open now for a while. Why have Disney not kind of adjusted the algorithm to make the wait times more accurate? Why are they still so wildly inaccurate now?
You think it could be a deterrent?
Well, I wonder. I mean,
because it's worked. It's worked for me. I've done it a couple times. I've looked at wait times, and I've looked at, even though I've been doing this now for a while, I'll look at Haunted Mansion, my favorite ride, but it'll say 75 minutes, and I'll look at most, and I'm like, I'm not waiting. I know it's not going to be 75 minutes, but I'm still not waiting. So it could be a deterrent.
It's but is it a deterrent for annual pass holders? What do you call it? Florida residents?
I don't know.
Because that will never be. It won't be a deterrent for somebody that's going once a year.
Yes, you're right. They're waiting.
I would look at 75, knowing from what I've seen through you that it's going to be 50. I'm going to wait. I'm going to look at Suzanne and be like, we're going to wait. It's Haunted Mansion. We're not going to leave. We're not going to leave Disney without waiting Haunted Mansion.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. But right now, I'd have to say a good portion of who is going to the parks are probably Floridians and annual pass holders.
You think so? You really?
For the most part, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no foreign. We can't come from.
Well, nobody international.
This is it. You're not getting any international visitors.
None.
No, I understand that, but for what I see on resorts, these resorts are booked.
I know, but I mean, I've stayed at the resorts, and I'm
well, then how many people? Holder. I mean, we see Josh and Jenna having to book resorts just to get a park pass.
Just to get a
yeah. So resorts are booked. Why how many people are actually staying there?
Right, that's true too. I mean, you have to book a resort if you want to get a pass for Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
especially on the weekends. What's up, Ron?
So is that how you got tomorrow?
No, because it's Wednesday.
It just happened to be.
Weekdays seem to be a little bit easier to get it. It's a Wednesday, and I'm off work, so.
We got Ron down there. Ron? Ron's growing the winter bush too.
I love it, man. I'm with you, Ron. Me and you and Carlos. Yeah. All we gotta do is get Marco to let his grow out. Marco, you're gonna look great in it, man. I want to see it.
I'm just lazy. I hate shaving, man. I'm just lazy as hell. That's all mine is.
Well, I told remember that I don't, because I work from home, I don't interact with people anymore but her. So why even bother?
Right.
Yeah, but do you like it? Do you like it?
I I don't have to shave, so of course I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the little
Jeff
bit of
just
gray
said-
coming in.
Jeff just said the same thing, that he's booking just to get a reservation.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
like
Yes, Meredith. Meredith, you can
Fair
join us.
enough.
It's not just a guy thing. I keep repeating that. It's not just a guy thing. The ladies are more than welcome. I think they keep the numbers high to keep
Be right
people
back.
from joining. The line says Annie. Anne. I can't believe I just called her Annie, even though I know it's Anne. Oh man. Make it blue. My view of a hold on. I can't see it. My computer's so slow. And I can't read it off my phone. My view as a cast member for FastPass is adding more tasks than it is just a standby. DOS would use the FastPass queue. Well, you still use the FastPass queue even now. Even with the way it is, you're still going to go into the FastPass, according to people that have used it.
Well, here's
Disney
something
World-
just talking about staffing, though. I mean, that's a good point. Disney are laying off all these employees. If you run a FastPass system, you need more employees. You need more staff in the lines to manage that. You know, at the start of the line and then at the merge point. So if Disney wants to save money, do away with FastPass, because then you can save. You don't need 2 or 3 extra staff per queue.
That's true. That's very true. Adventures with Saren Robert says, I have saved one of Mouse Talk streams for later. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, very welcome. And I didn't do it because he's here, because he's always here. I do it because I truly believe, Mouse Talk, Walt and his wife Melissa do a fantastic job in the parks and off the parks. They've been doing some vlogging too, and they got a couple of live shows from the house. So I highly recommend you check them out. Check this guy out too down here. This family do Philly crew, I believe. Oh no, they were lit up, not lit up, but oh my god, I hate my computer today. I mean, today it's just been awful. Now I'm getting mad because the chat's moving so fast, and here I'm trying to highlight a chat just so I can see. I'm not even going to bother anymore. I'm just going to put up the YouTube chat and say, forget it. Oh man. So Ron, what's your take, buddy? I know you got to take on the fast passes and everything that's going on, the line sizes, and because you've been there. You were there a month ago?
August. It's been 2 months now, I think. I mean, definitely, I know there's more people there than when I was there in August. And I expect that to be the same when we're back during the holiday week for December. But I also know I'm going to compare it to previous Christmas weeks, and I expect it's going to be a lot less crowds. And honestly, I want them to get rid of Fast Pass. I remember going to Disney pre-Fast Pass, and yes, the lines were long. Like maybe I had to wait an hour, but I was continuously moving, and just by continuously moving, I knew I was getting somewhere.
Yeah, I agree with that. Again, I've said it. Mouse Talk keeps on calling Mouse Talk, even though it is his channel. Walt changed my mind on the thinking of all of it. He has. And like he just said, I'm going to go watch Josh's and maybe he'll change my mind back. But right now, seeing the lines, the way they're moving, you're right. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Well, I guess even back then, you're eventually going to get there. But now you kind of know when.
Yes.
Even if it says 60 minutes, within an hour, you're going to get there.
Progress. That's all.
Because back
Just want
then
progress.
it would say 120. You might sit there just a little bit longer because of the fast pass.
Because if the ride goes down and people, right, while people have those fast passes, they're going to let them all back in. So I could have gotten in a line that said an hour. Well, guess what? That could become 2 hours very quickly if there's an influx of fast pass coming in. Whereas if I just wait in a line, I don't have to worry about that. Those variables kind of go away.
Well, we're going to find out for sure. I'm going to find out. Get my first taste of it 30 days from today. Well, we arrived 30 days. So 31 days from today, we'll see what Animal Kingdom's like the day after Thanksgiving.
Pandora is very busy.
Yeah.
Pandora's, again, they have to snake the lines because, they can't, push everybody all the way up like they usually do. And, it's still a very popular ride. And not only that, there's a limited amount of rides over in Animal Kingdom anyway. I mean, there's only 8 rides.
Yeah.
You've got like 30 different things you could do at Magic Kingdom. If you really, really think about it, including shows and stuff. There's a ton of things to do at Magic Kingdom.
Charlie and Stacy, welcome in. Welcome to the insanity. Well, it's been pretty calm for now.
Plus, too, open up Finding Nemo, open up the Lion King Festival of the Lion King.
Meet and greets. Meet and greets.
Yeah, meet and
oh, you're
greets
talking
too.
about that. Meet and greets.
Yeah.
I thought
Well, I'm
of
talking
that.
about just in
that
general.
way
Shows.
after.
The shows alone, they're big auditoriums or big theaters that are going to seat, even if you social distance it, you can put a lot of people in there. I went to the Frozen Sing-Along. You guys saw the stream. I did it. There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people in there. And we were still socially distanced really well.
But that's the other point with the meet and greets, right? That chewed up, because they had so many meet and greets, that chewed up a lot of people that you just didn't know were in line. You don't have that. You don't have it. All the restaurants are not open still, right?
And that's part of the reason, again, that's another part of the reason why I think it proves my point, is it looks crowded because there's less options. Everybody's got to all go to the same 10 places.
Yep.
You know?
I just lost that. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Like, I know I just lit up. Shep family, what's going on? Shep, Ryan, man, listening in while he's driving home. Driving, so I'm listening in. Sorry, I thought you were driving home. Either way, safe travels wherever you're headed.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Open Columbia Harbor House. Open Casey's Corner. Bring those back. Let's see what that does. That'll help with crowds.
Anything would help with crowds. We know that, but it's the hidden ones. Well, they're all hidden, but I'm saying people. I mean, I'm always on Facebook, whatever it is, or Twitter, whatever. My wife's always on Facebook, sending me stuff. Look at this, look at that. People, and then I reply back. Think of what's closed, this and that, and they still try to argue with you. But then again, it's Facebook. What else is there to do? But people don't realize that how many meet and greets are shut per park. I mean, just the princesses alone at Magic Kingdom. What do you got? 500, 1,000 people in line.
Princess Fairy Tale Hall, yeah, there. And then down by Tony's, you have you can meet Mickey and you can meet Tinkerbell down there.
Right.
That's another big one.
And then you got
in the Dumbo area too, right?
In the Dumbo, that's where I was going next.
Yeah,
right.
Pete's Silly Sideshow. Yeah.
Right. You're talking about
that's a lot.
Thousands of people that are in line, every hour. I throw it by the hour. So every hour there is 1,000 people in line for certain characters.
Yeah, sure.
That adds up. Mm-hmm. And you're not doing it now.
Right.
You're not going, like you said, you're not going to Tony's to eat. You're not going to
Casey's.
And we're talking about Casey's. You're talking about just in the park. Can you imagine if they opened I'd be running to Cape May Cafe if they opened up a buffet. I'd be running to Trails End if they opened up. I'd love leaving the park to go eat. I would be running to these restaurants if they were open.
Right.
So the other thing is people realize there's no parades, there's no fireworks. So there's a lot of times people line up an hour or so ahead of time for those, which again
easily
means less people in the lines for the ride.
Yeah. Less options for sure.
Yep. Wendy Lou, welcome in. Wendy Lou, who another Scottish in the house. We have 2 Scots in the house. Where's the third Scot? Well, I'm sure there's more out there, but where's Dougie?
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably more in that country.
Where is Dougie? We haven't seen Dougie yet today, and I thought Dougie was going to be on. But yeah, I was going to touch on something, but I want to save it. I have a plan for a stream before we leave, so I'll save it for that. But I was going to ask. Oh, screw it. I already said I was going to ask. So Friday's my Animal Kingdom day. Walt, you've been there now every day. Well, every week. Since it opened. Recommendation, do I run to Pandora first? Or do I run to whatever, Safari or something?
I think you run wherever you want to run, be honest with you. Because even the line for Pandora, remember, doesn't matter. You do whatever you want. I mean, everybody else is going to run to Pandora.
Right.
Okay? They are. Everybody else is going to run to Pandora. Run to the Safari. Go see the Safari first thing in the morning. The animals are more active. It's cooler. You're going to get a better experience there. When you get in line in Pandora to ride Flight of Passage, it's going to move, and it's going to move quick, and you'll be fine. That's my opinion. I don't run to Pandora ever. I don't.
I've only ridden it once, so I want to
Right.
make sure I ride it this trip. And again,
You'll
I will
ride
ride
it.
it because I've said it. I
You just gotta have patience. You got to just get it through your head that when you see 90 minutes, 90 is probably going to be 70 or 60. Don't let it psych you out that, oh my God, I got to wait here for the next 2 hours.
That was
not going to do that.
Even the and I can hear she's listening. Even the her Suzanne, who's more concerned about that. Even she's come to realize. Yes, Disney Nerd Artist. I didn't want to bring it up again to stream. I have brought it up once, but yes, exactly that. So
that's the other thing too.
I know I can use that for that. So again, I am not concerned with this trip, but
Carlos, I'll be honest with you. I would take it and go to the safari first and do exactly what he just said. Use that for that.
He has no patience, says Suzanne. Must be talking about Ethan. My wife's talking about Ethan right now. Oh.
Well, I used to be that way. As I've gotten older, I've learned to have it.
I learned July 15th. That's when I had my heart attack, and I said, "Yeah, time to relax. Time to not let stuff bother me." Corner Sports, welcome in. Thanks for being here, buddy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
I was going to say I actually enjoyed waiting in line for Flight of Passage back in August. I mean, granted, it's not as long, wasn't as long as it is now, but it was the first time I ever get to see inside the queue.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Peter Pan. I never knew the inside of Peter Pan was that nice. Was that entertaining? That the queue.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I can't remember the last time I've seen. I can honestly say that I can't remember the last time I've seen a regular queue.
I will say one thing though about this, and this is going to sound not good, but the one thing I will say is waiting in the queue lines. People tend to not pay attention to the markers on the ground.
Right.
And I can get Melissa in here. She was furious on Sunday. Furious at these people behind us to the point where she turned around and said, "Back up."
Nice.
Melissa. Okay. She gets so mad, and people do it all the time. That happens a lot. They go right past the marker and they're right up on you. So if that's a problem, that's going to be uncomfortable.
I have no problem voicing my concerns, and neither does my wife.
Okay, yeah.
Shoot, neither does Michaela. So
right. Well, you may have to voice that more than once.
Hey,
do you think Disney will get tougher on that? Because they're starting to take a tougher stance on masks, aren't they? And now saying they will ask you to leave. If you don't
but they're not going to.
I know that's. Well,
they're not going to really ask you to leave.
No, but they've strengthened the rhetoric, haven't they?
Yeah, the rhetoric is.
I wonder if they're going to strengthen the rhetoric on the actual physical spacing then as well.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, we've literally it really bothers Melissa. And I told her yesterday. I said, "Look, if it bothers you that much, don't come to the park." And I'll get her in here.
Did she tell you to back up?
Huh?
Did she tell you to back up?
No, trust me. Not at all. I'll bring her in here if you'd like.
Listen, she's more than welcome. I've said it.
The point I'm trying to make is if you're that uncomfortable with it, people are not going to abide by the rules. No, but nothing's 100%.
Oh no, we know that.
And that's what I told her. I said, look, if it bothers you that much, it's going to happen again when we go Saturday. It's going to happen again when we go Sunday. If it bothers you that much, don't come to the park.
Suzanne says she hated it before social distance when they'd stand all over you. Well, back then Disney encouraged it, filling all the spaces.
Yeah.
You see that guy with his fanny pack? I want you to sit your butt on it. Put your butt on his fanny pack.
Jeff and Angela said, Melissa did that to me once. It's not pretty. It's not.
So I was going to get to that.
She gets a little.
Let me ask you this: what was their reaction? The other people, the other couple.
No, nothing really. I mean, they were fine with it. Oh, sorry, like that matter of fact kind of thing. Yeah. It wasn't combative,
right?
Thank goodness. But see, that's my problem.
You will find those. You will find those.
But here's the problem. Here's what I keep telling her. Okay, this is where you have to draw that line in the sand. You can get all up in somebody's face and say back up, and then if it escalates, whether it's your fault or not, now you both get kicked out of the park, and now maybe you're banned from Walt Disney World. Is it worth it? Well, I'm sorry, but you got level heads have to think. You have to have a level head. Think about the long term of what it'll do if you take the swing at the person. Now I'm getting way out off course here, but you know what I'm saying. You have to be careful with what you say with folks, even when they're up on top of you like that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm worried, and I know Suzanne's listening. I'm worried about Ethan. Ethan
Jeff.
Ethan has Ethan is very jittery. Ethan's very, what's the word I'm looking for? He's got a lot of ants in his pants. Let's put it that way. So
he's a nervous Nelly.
He's one of those that he's going to have to be, told many times. You got to stay right here. You got to stay next to dad and mom. You got to, it's not like like it used to be. Suzanne, I won't swing first. Yep, we've learned that lesson. We don't swing first.
So
you guys were watching last week's stream about the soccer game. We don't swing first. We let them swing first, and then we don't all get in trouble. We'll do the first punch.
I don't know how that works at Disney. I don't know how that works at Disney. Even though you didn't swing first, if you swung at all, they may say, I don't know. So
you want to know how I handle it, Carlos? Because Meredith will also pick a fight.
Rhode Island salute.
What I did in August is I just moved the rest of the family up in front of me. I dealt with the people behind me, and I just kept looking back, looking at them, and eventually they get the hint.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on who you get behind you. I mean, then you can get those that really want to cause trouble, who probably are only there one time and don't really care if they go back.
Yeah, or I start coughing a lot. I mean, there's many different things I can do.
That's like you telling Melissa, I'm like, please don't cause an issue here, because if somebody says something to you, I am going to start swinging, and Melissa will. Walter will tell you, I've almost gotten kicked out of Oriole Park at Camden Yards 4 times, banned for issues. I won't get into it.
Listen,
like,
my wife.
Please don't do that to me.
I'm more concerned about my wife than what she is concerned about me. I've seen my wife with me stopped at a red light, get out of the car, and go up to another car because somebody gave us the Rhode Island salute.
Hey,
she literally just got out and went that. So I am more concerned with her than
we had not to diverge, but Meredith did the same thing. Some lady tried to deliberately hit us on a highway, and I followed the lady, and the lady get out acting like she wanted to fight. And before I knew it, Meredith was out of the car, ready to go at it with the lady.
Yeah. Suzanne's like that. Me, I'm like, whatever, man. Peace out. Have fun. You want to race? I had a faster car. That's fine. But no. I think we were in her car. No, she was ready to get out and hit somebody.
Even at Disney, Meredith was getting in a shouting match, ready to fight this lady because she pushed our kid or something. And I'm trying to tell her, don't relax. This stuff's going to happen. She saw the lady a couple of days later at Magic Kingdom. It wanted to stop what she was doing to go up to the lady and start something. And I'm like, oh, hold on.
I'm like, where's Suzanne? Like, just be quiet. Where's Suzanne? Suzanne, want to tell the Dorito story? Ethan, little kid, was sitting with us. Not with us. There was a family sitting next to us at a parade eating Doritos. And if I'm right, he gave my son one. Well, my son reached for a second one, and the kid, swung at his hand and everything. My son freaked out, started crying like a baby. He was a baby. He was like 2.5, 3 years old. And me, I looked at the father. The father never said anything to his kid. I says, all right, no problem. So I went and buy a whole bunch of Dorito bags, threw it at my son. I said, oh, good. My kid's got more. I'm a child. I don't teach my kids lessons. I make it worse. I am going to be filming every minute of my time with Carlos and Suzanne, Jeff. Oh, you should. I think you'll have a lot of outtakes. You're going to have a lot of great content, especially with the accents, and you might see some Rhode Island salutes and everything.
Yep.
I think those are universal salutes. Don't worry, man.
Caitlin says she's going to miss us. I know. Caitlin's going to be in Disney. She's going to miss us. Caitlin, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not going to miss you. You're going to be in Disney. If anything, I'm going to be a little upset. But I will be there shortly myself.
They started the refurb on the gates to Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we were going to touch on that, but we stood on for an hour now. We stood on.
I didn't know. Well, we were there. What's today? Tuesday. We were there. Actually, we were there yesterday for a little bit, and they hadn't started. At least the one we went under. They
Yeah,
weren't there doing
there's
any
photos of cherry pickers and everything already.
Yeah,
Working on. I don't like it.
kind of neat.
I don't like it.
No, you don't like it?
I like the old. I like again, and I hate using the same term nostalgic. It's only a sign, but I don't know. I like the old sign. I like the red brick and all the red coloring and yeah. I don't like it. I know it's going more modern. Everything's going more modern, but Jeff says for entertainment for a later time. Yes, you could always go back and watch. This is what Carlos Suzanne did. Do you think think sometimes maybe people just forget to stay on a marker? I know I do sometimes. Yeah,
yes,
but we don't think they're doing it on purpose.
No, I don't. I mean, some people are just oblivious, and then other people I've caught myself doing it. I've caught Melissa doing it, where I was like, "Oh, geez," and then we immediately back up, and we don't mean it. Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. I do. I definitely think sometimes it's just. A brain fart.
I prefer to stay as far away. I mean, you're in Disney, you're in the heat, you're sweating, you stink. I prefer to stay away from everybody as much as possible. You would think now would be the best time to really do the social distance. 1, it protects you. 2, you don't have to smell that person next to you that's been sweating all day. Because, there's a few of those out there.
Now, only if I could social distance.
More than two. More than two.
What was it, Ron?
Said only if I could socially distance from my family, so that way I don't have to smell them.
Right.
Carlos, are you? Ron, I know you're not. Well, at least I don't think you are. But Carlos, are you big on Disney Springs? Like Ron and Meredith, you guys don't go down there a ton, right? While you're down.
This last trip we went a lot because
you couldn't stop shopping.
All right. Okay. Food options are great down there. It's one of the best places to go for food for sure. I'm just wondering because that Everglazed Donuts and cold brew is
I wrote that down too.
Soon, I think, down there.
Yeah. I saw the sketch for the front.
Which is pretty neat.
It is. I'm not a big donut guy, but I'm willing to try something new. It ain't sprinkles. I don't have to hear. Pretty soon we're gonna have to hear about that. Bye. Where you going?
And you got the M&M store. I don't know if that's how close that is.
Unfortunately, nothing is going to be open when we go. Like nothing new in the next month. I don't see anything opening this year. Anything. Stores, shops, nothing.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but I love M&Ms. I have like 2 bags in my fridge. Got to keep them in the fridge. Got to keep them cold. I like ketchup because I know the Brits don't believe in ketchup in the fridge.
Not at the same time as M&M's. Ketchup and M&M's.
Yeah. What happened here? Hold on. Mouse Talk is coming back on 2 different.
Why am I on 2 different ones?
What happened here?
I don't know. There you go.
Like,
you guys froze for me. I don't know if it froze for you, but
no.
It hit frozen for me.
Okay.
So I had to let it go.
Oh, like there's somebody new coming in. It says Mouse Talk. I'm like, what's Melissa coming in from the other room to plead her case?
Well, no, for a minute there, the stream was kind of a fixer-upper. So
no. We were talking about Springs. I said, unfortunately, nothing is going to open within the next year. By the end of the year. Like the M&M store, the donut shop. I don't think the donut shop's going to open this year.
Mm-mm. Not when you get down here in 30 days, probably.
So too bad.
So sad.
Yep.
Boathouse, man, awesome. Deluxe burger, awesome.
Yep.
Earl Sandwich, awesome.
Have you ever tried Wine Bar, George? Because we're trying that this upcoming trip.
We had breakfast there with Jeff and Angela and Joey's World.
I was going to say, yeah.
It was phenomenal. It was really, really good. It was really good. We loved it. We loved it. Everybody loved it.
Can't wait for Polite Pig. My Polite Pig.
Yes, awesome too. That's another one. Polite Pig's down there. What else is down there? There's a lot. Oh, Homecoming.
See, we're stuck right now.
Yeah.
We're stuck right now because we have 2 reservations for Thanksgiving Day. One is Homecoming, and one is Whispering Canyon. Mm. So we're stuck now because Whispering Canyon just announced they're going to have their Thanksgiving meal I'm assuming it's going to be just like last year's, which is the all-you-can-eat platter, but it's going to be turkey and all the good stuff. So now we're stuck because she's leaving it up to me, and I don't know which one I really want to do. Do I want to?
You make the choice. I like it.
Do I want to attempt to get into Disney Springs on Thanksgiving Day, which could be at capacity in no time? Or do I want to just head over to, Wilderness Lodge, enjoy dinner with the family, a little stroll around with Wilderness Lodge, and change time difference has got me all confused. You were on an hour early here. Oh, we've been wondering where you were, Dougie. I know I sent you the link. I'm like, where's Dougie? We've got a whole bunch of Scots in here. We got a wonderful channel that I got to scroll up to remember their names, Sarah and Robert, and Wendy's in the house. So I don't know, Whispering Canyon or Homecoming. Go ahead. What do you think, Marco? Have you had either one?
I've not had either one, so I couldn't really say. But I would suggest that Wilderness Lodge, like you say, would be less crowded than Springs on Thanksgiving.
It would be. That definitely would be. But I want to, I don't know, food-wise.
Homecoming.
I don't know.
Homecoming. That's like in my top 5 restaurants on Walt Disney World property right now.
See, I was gonna help myself with the decision, but we have 2 Homecoming reservations and we have 2 Whispering Canyon reservations. Right now, both for Thursday, and then we have, Whispering Canyon for my birthday on a Saturday. And then we have like Homecoming for, we always take a day to go shopping before we head over to the parks, do the shopping day. So that's going to be Wednesday at Disney Springs. And I also have Homecoming for that day. So either one, we're going to have both. Now it's just to decide which one do we eat on Thanksgiving.
Well, Wilderness
I would
Lodge,
do Whispering Canyon.
Jeff,
Yeah,
stop
that's what I
trying
mean.
to tickle
Yeah,
Walt's ear.
Yeah, Whispering Canyon because it's going to be Thanksgiving.
Can't quite reach.
He's trying to tickle your ear.
I can't quite reach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Walt. What were you saying about Thanksgiving?
So
Whispering
yellow.
Canyon
Would be
Whispering Canyon for sure because it's for Thanksgiving. Otherwise, I would agree with Ron. Homecoming.
even
Awesome.
with the Thanksgiving meal that they have, which is the turkey and the stuff and all of that. I already told Suzanne I'll probably still go with their regular all-you-can-eat platter. The barbecue one.
How many times you going there?
Going where?
To Whispering Canyon.
I have reservations. I have 2 days of reservations, but we're only going once. And now it's just a point of figuring out which one to go to.
I was going to say, if you're going to go the second time, do the Thanksgiving the first time, do the other one the other time.
No, unfortunately, budget does not allow to do both twice.
Amen.
Yeah, everything is
Understand
without the dining plan this year. Everything. This is going to be a complete different trip in so many different ways. And I mean, literally in so many different ways. No fast passes, COVID masks, social distance.
Meeting some wonderful people.
Meeting a lot of wonderful people.
See,
that's at the top of the list. You guys know that. I've said that even off stream to my wife. She
we had to remind him. No.
She could. You kidding me? You don't have to remind nothing. She knows. It's at the top of the list. Meeting you, especially you two down below, because I've already met that guy way out there. The one he's way that way.
Over there.
There's nobody on that side.
The guy in the middle, in the top there, needs to get over here so we can meet him too.
I'll fly down just to go meet him in person. No, but it's the dining plan. Not having a dining plan, we've never done it since our very first trip. And are you kidding me? Our very first trip, my wife was on her own. I was on my own. We weren't, we were just dating, and it was one of those trips like, all right, I'm going with my family. You want to come? Sure. You take care of yourself. I take care of myself. We haven't paid out of pocket for food in a long time. And it concerns me because, like my wife says, I'm not patient. I am also very, I don't want to use that term, but I'm very that about money and knowing where it is at every time. I'm one of those. That trip, I remember that trip. I would pay for something, and there was checkbooks back then. I would pay for something, and I'd have to pull out the checkbook and make sure I wrote everything down and everything.
I still have a checkbook.
Well, I mean, sort of wait, but I'm just saying. Literally back then, that's how it was.
Oh, well, no, I still use the checkbook.
Now, but now everything's gonna be on a band. Once everything gets, once that day everything gets paid, I'm gonna go into that app and be like, all right, how much money? What's out of it? I'll be in my checking account.
It's true. Oh, I agree.
I'll be in my app every. We had lunch. All right, what did we spend?
I think that's what I'm.
Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
I think that's what I'm doing wrong because I'm not accounting for everything. So that's why remember it goes to the shopping areas and then.
Well, my bank will forcefully account for it when they call me and say, you don't have enough money in there. So
right.
Don't worry, I'll get accounted for no matter what.
don't get me wrong. I know we have enough. You know what? It's written on here, isn't it? I know we have enough money. I'm not concerned about not having money, but again, it's something. I mean, I'm assuming you've all had a diamond plan before.
Yeah,
you're all used to just go scan the band and it's done. The food and wine festival. Go scan the band. Have as many snacks as you want because it's there. It's paid for. Whatever. I already told Suzanne, and we're gonna have the Christmas festival. I'm not gonna eat as much at the festival because I'm not gonna want to pay the $8 for whatever, or the $7 for something else. And yeah, that kind of bothers me a little. It takes it out of, I'm a foodie. It takes the joy out of that. You could always buy prepaid gift cards to keep track of your spending. Shep, I thought of that, just putting it all on a Disney gift card or whatever. But
yep,
we actually have and this is how we're doing it this trip. We have a separate account that's going to be for the food, and a separate account that's going to be for shopping and everything else. Yeah, so. Again, I don't want to make it sound like police people don't think we're going to be hungry down there or anything or not have money. There's plenty of money. It's just that feeling of, that's just me. I like to know what I'm spending, when I'm spending it.
Right.
I like knowing what's in the bank.
Yeah. And see, for me, I totally, we did the first 4 to 5 times we went to Disney, we did the dining plan. I won't go back to it.
Really?
Us either.
Nope, not worth it. You lose. To be honest with you, for the most part, you're losing money. You really are. You're right. You have the convenience. That's what Melissa loves about it, not having to worry about every dollar and having to say, well, how much do we spend for this, that, and the other, just clicking that magic band. But ultimately, you're a prisoner to your dining. You have to make sure you go to all your dining. You have to make sure you get all your snacks. You got to make sure you're going to the top of the top restaurants for the most part.
Right.
If you want
to get your money's worth. Yep.
There's really a lot to it. And I don't like the idea of being a prisoner to my dining. I don't want to. Not only that, we don't eat 3 meals a day. We might skip 2 meals, and then I'm saving money because I might only eat 1.
Well, that's why we don't do it. We felt like we were overeating so much on the dining plan. We were so stuffed because at that time you got an appetizer, you got a main meal, and you got a dessert too when we did it. So you felt like, I got to eat this dessert, even though you're full.
There's a lot of convenience to it for sure, Carlos.
And that's the main word. I always use that word on any social media when people ask, "Oh, is the dining plan worth it?" I tell everybody the same thing. It depends on your family, money-wise, if it's worth it. If you have picky eaters, if you have small eaters. For us, we always eat 2 meals a day, and we could eat 3 meals a day. Me especially, I love eating, and especially in Disney. But with us, I pay for the dining plan. I pay for the dining plan for the convenience of having it, not worry, because we've had it before for free when they were offering, even though it's really not free, but they're offering a free dining plan. We've had it for free. It's great, but we've paid for it just for the convenience.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, it makes, and it is convenient. It is just knowing that, hey, I just got done Le Cellier. Boop.
Yeah. But you're also you also have to make reservations and you have to be there at those times too. Whereas if you just go to the,
I have to do that now too.
No, you don't.
No, if you just go to the park, you can just walk right up.
You have to go to your reservation or you're losing money.
Right.
Oh,
You don't have to go to your
I
reservation.
understand that,
You're not
but
losing money.
if you want to go to a certain restaurant, you got to make your reservations either
I
way.
understand
Like
that.
I have, like
Right.
I've made.
But you don't have to make that reservation. If you're on the
Right.
dining plan, you've got to make
Gotta
those
go.
reservations.
Unless
Yeah.
you do the quick service one,
Right.
which we've
Yeah.
done the last 3 or 4 trips. We've stuck
Right.
to just
we-
the quick service.
We like to feel how hungry we are at the park. Like sometimes at the park we're really hungry, sometimes we're not so hungry. So we'll decide just go to a quick service and get something small or something.
Mhm. Yeah.
Other times we're hungry and we'll try like a sit down and
Yeah.
80% of the time you can get a decent time when you're even in the park. So
Don't get me wrong.
And sometimes we like to,
I've given away meals. I have paid for people's meals because we've had meals left at the end of our trip.
Yeah.
Snacks. Last time we had a dining plan. Well, that was July. So the one before that, the last winter trip we had, Ethan ended up bringing home Rice Krispie treats for like his whole class. I'm sorry, his teachers and counselors and stuff.
Right.
Because we had so many snacks left over.
Dude, what was it? 2 times ago, we went to the Magic Kingdom.
Hey, Dennis, welcome in, buddy.
We took sandwiches. We did. We took sandwiches and drinks with us. We didn't spend any money in the park. We just went in, rode some rides, had fun.
Carol says, I hear you, Carlos. My husband, why I hate this computer. My husband likes to carry the amount of cash we want to spend for food and shopping each day. Oh, I don't want to carry cash. I just...
There's
I didn't want to use the term, but I'm anal. I'm anal with my
Just
money.
saying hi to you.
I like to know.
Hello.
Hi, Ange.
Hello.
I'd like to. I just like knowing what's left. You know, you spend so much. Like the app is great. The app's going to come in handy because I don't. Even my bank's app is going to come in handy. I'm not going to check like right after lunch. All right, what do we have left? That's just stupid. But don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, once we get back to the resort, you betcha I'm going to sit there, and if not in the car, because I'm that crazy, and see what we spent for the day and what's left. Because I don't want to get to Friday and be like, well, guess what? We're only going to eat, or even a Thursday. All right, you got 3, you can only eat 3 times now the next 3 days. Something that's stupid. That I know that'll never happen, but I don't want it to come to that because I just like knowing where the money is. It's being comfortable that way. That's just me.
Ready? Let's all go. Show me the money.
Right?
Hey guys,
welcome in.
I gotta take off.
All right, Ron.
all right, see you, Ron.
I gotta coach baseball tonight.
Good luck.
Good
Nice
luck,
seeing
buddy.
everybody.
Yeah,
See you,
you
Ron.
too.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Ron.
So there's a supermarket chain in our area that they offer for every $50 in gift cards you buy, you get 10 cents off a gas or whatever. Sometimes they double it, or 20 cents off a gallon of gas. So you buy
it's every 100 here.
So you buy $1,500 worth of gift cards. You're getting. Well, we haven't paid for gas forever. We never pay for gas because we always have to buy Disney gift cards, Southwest gift cards, whatever. But you can also get gift cards at Sam's Club. You get what $500
BJ's here.
$500 for $484 or something like that. So that's what we've been doing. We just buy the gift cards
Right back.
and just pay off our balance. If we're staying at a hotel with that, or just give it to pay for meals or whatever.
Yeah, we're like I said before, we have a separate account. Suzanne opened. I mean, she works at the bank, so she opened a separate account that I'm going to hook to the Magic Bands, and that's going to be for all the food. Michaela wants to go get a Starbucks, just scan the band, and money will come out.
Yeah, right.
Shopping money will be in a different checking account. I'll have to pull out the credit card instead of scanning the band. Big deal. But that's how we're doing it. But it's new. It's new to us. We haven't done it in 18 years, whatever it is. So it's a whole different ball game. But we'll be fine. But it is sorry, Carlos disappeared for a bit. We are doing a ton of work for Saturday. Oh, a ton of work. Yeah, well, and I know we got one right here, but when these Brits spell it confused me. And then they tell us it's spelled right.
How do you spell shenanigans again, Carlos?
I don't know. No, that. Oh, hey,
Shenanigans. How do you spell it? It's called shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze.
No, I spelled it wrong, and he corrected me once. I put it on the thumbnail wrong.
Shannon Gins or something.
Yeah.
Who is Shannon? She a friend?
Yeah, Shannon, right?
Shannon Gins.
Shannon Gins.
Shannon Gins. Good lady. I know her. They can't. Yes, no. What was I going to say?
Somebody's a good whistler.
I swear to God.
Close the door on him. Shut it.
Well, Abby's still doing her homework. She's trying to eat.
Well,
And
I can't because apparently we have to go in
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Just eat.
I can't. I have to change.
Don't change. We like who you are.
Can't wear
Don't
this
turn into
anymore.
your father, whatever you do.
Please don't.
But no, so you brought up meeting you guys. We're looking forward to it. Suzanne's talked about it a lot too. She can't wait to meet everybody herself. Michaela's talking about it all the time. What are we doing with this one? I'm like, listen, we're doing whatever we do with whoever shows up on whatever day. I know we got a couple of meals planned with this guy down here. Breakfast at Chef Mickey. And that kitchen sink on the last day we're there. Oh my God. And then who the heck's going to drive home the next morning?
You are.
And Mouse Talk, we got to figure out, a way to meet up and wherever we're going to be, wherever you're going to be.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Unless you want to come have breakfast with us at Chef Mickey too. I don't know if we can slide in a couple
Nobody
more
invited
people.
us. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Just kidding.
I
He'll give me that finger instead.
don't know if
I'm putting up.
We'll talk. We'll message back and forth. We're not going to do this
No,
here.
that's fine. That's fine.
I can go to my Disney experience now and see what's available.
I'm just kidding.
Carlos, I specifically told you not to tell him.
Yes, exactly. Come on, Carlos.
Me?
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
It's going to be out there. Oh God, we made these plans months ago. At least a month ago, if not more.
Yeah.
I think I was sitting in the hospital when we were planning things. Carlos, there are no value in meal plans unless it's free off. And even if it is free, it's not really free. Because you're paying full price for the room and all that. Yeah. We've heard all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's all right.
Anybody else got anything? It's an hour and a half. We got a half hour to go. Anybody? We already said the sign. No good to sign. Oh, I have something. and it's not a rant, but any live streaming during those meetups or vlogs later. I don't. And what my vlogs, I've gone back and forth myself, and Jeff's helped me out. And if Walt wants to throw in his 2 cents right now, that's fine.
It's about what it's worth.
I hate editing. I hate vlogging. This is why I do this. I enjoy doing this. But I do plan on recording a lot of content. My plans for recording content is I don't want to call it relaxing strolls because that's what that's what Resort TV One calls it. But stuff like that. I used to watch. Walt does it too. I used to watch years ago. I used to watch this big channel, really big channel, and they used to put just these 10-minute videos out.
Us? No, I do.
These 10-minute videos out. They'd set the camera like on a bench and just sights and sounds. I know you do that too, but just plant the camera and just let it record. I plan on doing stuff like that.
You don't like them anymore? Why don't you? You don't like to say their name?
The what?
You don't like to say their name? This big channel.
Oh, I don't like the Dis.
Yeah, Dis Unplugged. I like the Dis.
Oh, I like this. No, don't get me wrong. I love this. I'm not going to deny it. God, it was the first thing
I
ever.
Pete.
It was the first. I love Pete.
He's all right. He's a little opinionated, but no, he does not hold back.
No, he does not hold back, and that's what I like about him. Love his mother. Love when he has his mother on when he treats her to.
Corey's on there for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Now.
Yes, he is.
Corey Fiasco,
Yep.
Disney Fiasco. That's where Dan and Corey started.
Yes,
Corey
it is.
works for them now. I've met Rhino and I've met Craig. They're really nice guys. And of course, I've had dinner with Corey. He's awesome. Him and Haley.
Yeah,
I love the Disney.
I don't know. I just didn't want to mention the channel, but whatever. It's out there now. It is
I'm
them.
sorry.
No, it is.
I thought maybe you had a reason.
No, it's seriously not a reason at all. I just whatever. But that's and I'm talking about 18 years ago when somewhere in there
for a while
where I would go on their website looking at rumors and stuff. I used to always be in a rumor blog.
Yeah.
And
Attractions Magazine's another one too. I still watch them every once in a while.
And on their homepage, it would be like, Sights and Sound, whatever it was called. I can't remember what it was called. And I'd click on it, and that's all it was.
Park
it was
Bench.
like 10 Park Bench. Thank you.
Yeah. Sights and Sounds is mine.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome. I'd love it. Just sitting back and listening and watching crowds walk. And I plan on doing that and some rides and what. Food reviews, I don't know. As much as a foodie I am, Suzanne hates being on stream, and I don't want to take, and this is where Jeff and I have discussed it. I don't want to take family time away, so I'm not going on this trip to get content, but I will get content while I'm there. If that makes any sense.
Nope.
So I will live stream. I am going to live stream, and just to let you know, on my times, my Saturday morning. It'll be my birthday. I will be streaming for Magic Kingdom there. And on the Tuesday, we are at where the hell are we?
Disney.
Oh, great. We're at Magic Kingdom again. So I'll be streaming at 4:00 from there. And I have other streams that I plan on doing to drive down, to drive home. But yeah, that's the plan of the trip right now, is that. Candy Mom, welcome. Hello,
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Howdy, hey.
It's Suzanne and Michaela go do like what Walt streamed the other day. I'm glad I saw it on Walt stream. It was cute. Don't get me wrong, but I don't plan on going to Frozen sing along. I don't. I never have. It's Michaela and Suzanne's favorite thing.
Don't stream it
in Hollywood Studios.
Don't stream it.
I don't.
No. Don't stream it. They will block you.
I know. I figured that's where you're going. Where's the hair?
They blocked it. I fixed it. I fixed it. But they will block your video. Literally block the entire video. It's one thing to get a copyright and you don't get ad revenue. There's another thing to block the entire video.
Right.
They'll block the entire video. Now I've fixed it since then, but if you want that video out there.
No, I
wouldn't do it.
I know what you're saying, but I had no intentions on going in. That was going to be one of my times where I'm going to go do a walk-in stream vlog,
that show's so much fun.
or a bench thing, just sit down and
sure.
It's also something that I'm going to love to go back later on and be like, hearing that. So that's my plan for that trip, for this trip. Again, nice. It's definitely going to be a family trip with some meet and greets. You guys, all of you, Josh, of course, and there's others that I have not had the privilege of meeting yet, like Corey. I'd love to run into Corey. Hopefully the parks will match up where he is on the Thursday. I'd love to say hello to him. I'd love to run into Paige and Miss tomorrow. I'd love to run into Nate. I've messaged him a whole bunch of times that I'm willing to buy him that Bud Light. We both. Nate. He loves his Bud Light, so do I. I am willing to buy the Bud Light, man. Just let me know where, or come meet up with us. Nate is. I've heard Nate is what you see.
He is
a very happy, jolly guy. So
he is.
And that's it. But I am not taking family time away. This is our trip. It's that's how me and Jeff started talking about what we're gonna do together. I made it, not to sound rude, but I made it clear. It's like I'd love for you guys to be with us, but come be with us. What I was missing, and I'm ashamed of myself. Joey's World. There is nobody I want to meet more than Joey's World. Jeff, I love you to death. Marco, Walt. I love you guys.
Joey's World's fun.
But there is nobody, there's no man I want to hug or handshake, whatever, if he allows a hug. I don't know if he does, if his sensory is anywhere that bad. But Joey, I want to meet Joey.
Joey's a hugger. Joey's a
Is he?
hugger.
Awesome.
Joey
I'm
is a
glad
hugger.
you said that.
Oh, he's a hugger.
Right now, Jeff's scared because like, oh great, Carlos wants a hug.
Jeff is not a hugger.
Joey and Keith and Lisa are a lot of fun. They're a lot.
Oh my gosh.
We were talking about when we went to Wine Bar George, Jeff. Remember when we went and had breakfast? Wasn't that amazing?
That was probably one of the best meals I've had at Disney at Disney Springs. It's not expected. It just happened, right?
Yeah.
It was just.
It was first time, I think, for all of us. I mean, we had never been. It was our first time.
Been. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
It was amazing.
Service was good. They gave us a nice table in the corner.
Rob Fuzz, welcome in, buddy.
Hey, Rob.
They put us in the corner.
Is Cynthia talking about Marco being Rob Fuzz?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Where's the hair? It took me a minute to catch on, and then when I saw Rob, I was like, oh.
Nah, that's a Rob Fuzz stream thing. We don't do that here. Marco looks like me today. So, or I look like Marco. One or the other. But no, like I was saying, meeting everybody is going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. But what I had said to Jeff is the same thing I would say to Walt and Melissa. Come hang out. Come ride rides with us. Come enjoy. Come join the family. Come join the family fun. That's what we're gonna do.
Weekdays are always hard for us because weekdays we have to work. But,
yeah, of course.
On the weekends we'll do our best to try to schedule some of the same parks.
Yeah, I'll send you
We'd
my.
love to come hang out.
Yeah, I sent Jeff already. I'll send it to you. All park passes and everything. But just like Resort TV One, I want to run into them again. We've run into them before. Donna, I got to message Donna, and stuff like that. But we're not going to go, hang out with Resort TV One. You know what I'm saying? We don't go, hang out with while people are streaming and everything.
Right.
Joey
Have you seen that Keys message?
I did. Joey hugs the ladies. Well, he's going to have to hug,
He hugs the guys, too.
He hugged me, Keith.
He hugged me, too.
Suzanne will love a hug, so will Michaela, but you know what? I need to get mine. One from you too, Keith, I guess. I mean, whatever. If you're going to be there, might as well.
Keith is a riot.
I'm sure he is.
He is. He's a lot of fun. Let me tell you what, though. It's funny you talk about meeting YouTubers. You see these people on the screens, and it's like, for the longest time, I always said I wanted to see the Tim Tracker in person. Tim, I like Tim Tracker. I think he's a lot of fun. Never saw him. Couldn't ever. All the times we went to the parks, never saw him, and now I can't not see him in the park.
I know.
I saw him yesterday. We went over to Epcot for like 45 minutes. We had to do something. I had to exchange something. There he was with Jen and his son, just walking. I just waved. They waved back. See him like 10 times now. I see him all the time. It's crazy.
I don't watch him. I don't think I ever have. I think I've caught a couple of things. Don't get me wrong. If I see him in a park, I'm going to try to grab a hello and a selfie with him.
Sure.
I mean, he's Tim Tracker. He's not.
Yeah. Michael K is another one. Michael's
great.
Michael's fun. He's funny.
Yeah.
You see him all over.
All over.
Part. Like, there he is. There he is.
But the one I finally got to meet that I wanted to meet for the longest time that was so elusive was Adam. Adam the Woo.
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam.
He's on that.
a nice
he's on
guy.
that list. He's on that list too.
He's
like
a good
Nate.
guy.
Nate. I bring up Nate Nate Page from Mr. Morrow a lot because I've said it. I feel that Nate is what you see. Are you frozen again?
Damn it! It must be me.
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I don't think you can hear us.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Hold on. Let me mute him real quick.
I met Adam at
that could have ended
Bedroom.
really bad. But what was I saying? No, Nate. I truly believe Nate is the person he is. What you see is what you're going to get with Nate. Funny guy. Just Nate. I think Adam's the same way. I believe that. I haven't heard otherwise, and if you've heard otherwise, don't ruin it for me. But I think Adam would be, just as fun.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is this not working? Oh, my phone's frozen.
I can still
He's
see
frozen. He's frozen. My phone is frozen. I was waiting for him to swear up a storm. Yes, take down this stream too because Walt's frozen. Let him go. Yeah, we. That's the second time. It is him. It's not me. We're still here. So Jeff, you've you've seen a lot of them. Marco, did you, besides Resort TV One, did you run into anybody or meet anybody?
Yeah, we met Corey and Steph while we were there, and Mom and Dad obviously, and our Johns. So and we also met Dana from Touring the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Touring the Galaxy,
and his dad John. So we met them.
I haven't met John yet. I met Dana. I have a picture with Dana. He was there when I ran into Resort TV One.
Yeah,
I have. John wasn't.
Yeah, John's a nice guy. He gave my wife a fast pass for Slinky Dog. So she was very nice.
Yeah, those guys are really nice.
Yeah. Well, he seems it. I've talked to him in the chat and on streams and stuff because he's done a lot of pop-ups like on Instagram Live and stuff like that. But I know, like I said, Nate, I've met our John's our John's mom, dad, Donna, Sam, and Nick. Have fun. I've met them down there. Internet down. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no problem. Walt, we could hear you. I don't know if you took it off stream, but we could hear everything you were saying. So I kind of like muted you real quick. But the year we met them, we met everybody all together at the Polynesian. I've met Steve too. From Steve's World, Shep, Disney Nerd Herders, and Do Philly Crew. We had a dinner with them when they came back from Florida. They brought all that merch back.
Yep.
Speaking of merch, you still have to give me a bill for. You gave me the one for Epcot. You didn't give me the one for Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know.
Yeah, just let me know.
18, 16, and 14 were the prices for those. They can figure it out.
Yeah, that was 3 of them. Just let me know what it
I don't know where the receipt is.
Okay, then. Oh.
Hopefully it's in the bag.
What about you, Jeff? Who have you met?
Who have I met?
Yeah.
Do you know James Ryan? He's really great.
Yeah.
James Ryan, Karen Cook, Ron and Meredith and their kids, Walt, Melissa, and then Resort TV One. See them all over the place. Corey, Steph. We hang out with Touring the Galaxy when we go. Those guys are so much fun. John and Dana and Mrs. Galaxy. Keith, Lisa, Joey. Those guys are a lot of fun. And Tim Tracker, Adam the Woo, Pagey, Mr. Morrow. I mean, I don't think there's really anybody I haven't met except Disney Dan, and haven't met Marco. Haven't met you.
Met me. That's all right. No problem. Great British Mickey Waffle. I want to meet these people just for their name. I've had them on my channel, on my Saturday show. Great show. They great podcast. But they have just started to do YouTube. Well, they used to post their podcasts on YouTube, but they've been going live now. The whole crew. There's a crew of them. I believe it's 6. And they've been going live. They're going for their second show on Friday. I saw the time. It was, I believe, 8 p.m. there. So that's going to be 4 p.m. here. No. Great British Mickey Waffle. Feel free to put in your own time because now I'm just, screwing it all up. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, they said 8, so
8
4
there, so 4 here, right, on Friday. So check them out. WDW couple met them.
I have not met Rob Fuzz. Rob Fuzz. I've not met Rob Fuzz. True.
I've not met that Rob Fuzz. And that Rob Fuzz ain't too far from me. About a 3-hour drive, 3.5 hour. I could easily go meet Rob Fuzz if,
Yeah, that Galaxy's Edge soft opening, everybody was there for that.
Yeah.
It never happened. We just sat around
for 5 hours. I remember watching that whole stream.
We just sat around for 5 hours hoping. And nothing happened.
I was going back and forth because Kelly was streaming for Myers and the Mouse. And then Shep would stream a little bit.
Yeah.
Corey was on. It's like everybody was bouncing. I'm like, I couldn't keep going back and forth on YouTube.
Right.
Chris and Toria, welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well. Same to you guys. Everything is good here. We're about 15 minutes left on this show. We're down a few people, but I can understand why. Somebody went live a little while ago from somewhere. Epcot? I think so. I think he's live at Epcot.
Who's that?
Nick. Nick's live at Epcot.
Oh, Nick? Okay.
Yeah. I guess he bought some new equipment. He's very excited about it. I have met, I'm assuming that's met, have some of my favorite cosplay vloggers, and Prince Charming Dev is on my list too. Dev, I have not met.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah, if I see him, I'm sure I'll say hi. I got you both on, Carlos. Oh, both. Yeah, me and Nick. Awesome. Thank you, Rob. I'm sure we'll go watch it. I think my wife has them on right now. Text. It doesn't sound like it's me on. Oh man. So Jeff, you're almost heading back home. Sunday?
No. I thought it was Sunday. Angela informs me it's next Monday. So
next Monday?
Yeah.
Like oh wow, like
November. Well, we take 2 days to drive because we stop halfway. But I think it's the 7th, Sunday and Monday, November 7th and 8th, maybe. I don't know. I just do what she tells me to do.
5th, 6th, 7th Saturday.
7th Saturday?
Sunday.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Sunday and Monday, 9th and 10th, and we're driving down.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna stream the drive. I'm gonna do a travel day. And Marco's got that smile because for some reason these Brits, they love doing this travel day vlogs. I don't know if the UK Disney couple's still here, but and all the Great British Mickey Waffle is, and there was a couple more. Christian Toria, they love, and I'm not, I don't mean any disrespect when I say they or these people, but for some reason the Brits, when they do these travel days, you can have a channel and every video you put up is 100 to 150 views, right? And then you go see their travel day vlog and it's like 10,000 views.
Yeah.
I just don't get. I've asked all of them from that UK Disney couple. Everybody I've had on, CNL Wandering. Oh my God, I already forgot how many who I've had on, but Broadway's Away. Another great channel. I got to get Pete on here with us, and his wife Pip is great. But Pete, I mean, I said it right after the stream. He is one of us. He can joke like the best. He would bring a lot of shenanigans to the show. I'm telling you, he would bring the shenanigans. But their travel days, their travel day vlogs, it's like 10,000 views. I don't get it. I mean, they've explained it to me, and I get it. People watch because they want to know how this person gets to Disney or how this family, I get it, especially coming from England. So I want to try it from here because I saw the only, and I'm sure the channels have done it, but I went and watched Brandy and Dave's. Brandy and Dave did one, their last Florida trip. Actually, it was the same Florida trip that I went on. They were there at the same time, and I missed them by about 10 minutes. I could have went back to say hello, but Suzanne was just pushing forward, going back to the park. But they did one, and their numbers were high too. So I'm going to do a travel day vlog. That I'm going to do, and see what happens. See if I can get. I'm going to tag every British channel I know. I might even lie and says traveling from England, even though I'm driving.
See you, Walt.
Yeah, see you, Walt. We'll see you tonight. Get that internet fixed because you're streaming tonight. Broadway's Away are great. Yes, Great British Mickey Waffle. Love Pete and Pip, but they were we you know what? I had issues with my own internet that day, my own connections, but Pete pretty much in his own way said I sucked at what I do. Nah, he did. It was, you know what, and that was the joke. The rest of the stream, I kept on bringing it up. See you, Walt. Walt, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on the stream. Yeah, I was having issues, and he's like, "Well, anybody can go live if you can do it." Gee, I'm like, "Well, excuse me, thanks a lot." Appreciate it. Right off the bat, I'm like, "Wow, this guy's one of us. I gotta get him on Tuesdays." You know what? You know what? And I feel bad. I should have done it this Tuesday because, he says he goes to bed a little early. Actually, are many of you working out there right now, Marco?
Oh well, it's 10 to 10 at night here, so
yeah.
most
But when
people
I
are
start at
finished work.
4, right now today would have been what, 8?
8 o'clock. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
So,
is anybody really going to bed to go to work the next day? You guys are on.
Oh, not at 8 o'clock. No.
But you're almost on complete lockdown. Is anybody really going to work?
No, well, that's true. No. Nobody's going to work anyway.
Hi, Tina. I've been loving the.
I am still a rookie, Joey. I mean, Keith. Tina McNeil, welcome in. Thank you for popping in, Tina. I am still a rookie. I still screw. It's funny how I still screw up almost every stream. I still can't get the mouse, not the mouse talk. Now I'm calling the mouse talk. I can't get the live place little stick out without screwing that up too.
So Marco, those fireworks videos you have are really cool. Been loving those.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Cheers. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some live streaming of some fireworks from my backyard next week because it's bonfire night here next Thursday. So I'm going to let off some fireworks and bonfire night, November 5th.
Oh, bonfire! I'm like, what's he saying? Do I have to record? Do I have to delete?
Yeah, no, bonfire night. It's November the 5th each year. It's when we kind of celebrate the foiling of the plot to blow up the Houses of Parliament back in 16, whenever it was. So yeah, every November the 5th, it's Guy Fawkes night, bonfire night, and we all let off fireworks and have bonfires. Like that.
Cool. Didn't realize there were so many different names for all the. But it's
different types of fireworks.
It's neat because you're watching them and then you go, oh yeah, that's in the Disney fireworks.
It's good to watch. If you watch one of my videos and then watch Happily Ever After,
right
straight after, you can that's one of the. Oh,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was very.
Are they even going to allow that this year?
What's that?
The day you're talking about.
They are, but normally there'd be big organised public displays.
Right.
They've obviously been cancelled. But here we are allowed to buy fireworks if you're over 18 and let them off in your backyard. So I know some states over there fireworks are banned, but here at the moment fireworks are legal. So you can set them off on bonfire night up until midnight. So I suspect this year a lot more people will be doing that. People generally go to organised displays, because they're bigger and safer potentially.
Right.
But this year, obviously, that's not happening. So, yeah, I think there'll be quite a lot of activity, but in backyards.
Yeah, here in Rhode Island, it's awful. We can only get the ones that stay on the ground, just the colorful ones and nothing that goes up in the air.
Yeah. We do quite well over here. I mean, there's always going to be people who want fireworks banned.
You can't go to another state. You can't go
and
to
buy them.
State.
It's illegal. Yeah. It's illegal.
Well, I know it's illegal, but everybody does it.
No, I know, but wow, I was trying to be,
Everybody goes to Ohio in Pennsylvania. We all go to Ohio.
We can go to New Hampshire. We'd have to go all the way to New Hampshire to buy them.
Everything's legal in Ohio.
Then again, I was just saying it's illegal. On my drive, I don't care who the heck's watching the government. I drive, driving down to Florida on the way home, I bring cigarettes for everybody because it's so much cheaper, where it is. And supposedly that's illegal too.
Really?
Yeah.
Cigarettes are cheaper in Florida.
Not Florida, Virginia.
Oh,
South Carolina, North Carolina.
Oh.
There's one place I stop in the Carolinas. You might have driven by it. Well, I don't know exactly when you get
on the border.
No. I got that place. No, it's called J. You've seen signs everywhere. JR's Smoke Shop. I mean, this place is the size of, God, I don't know what to compare it there, but it's just a big building. In the back wall, it's just cases and cases of cartons. You grab. Back then, you can grab whatever you want right up to the register. Now, they have people that do it for you. Well, the last few years, but yeah, you can get. Let's put it this way: the first time, I know things have changed in these years, but the first time I drove down, I bought a carton of Marlboro for my mother for like $19.
Is that good? I don't know. I don't know.
It's like $2. It's like $2 a pack.
How much is a pack normally?
All right, let's you know what? Let's put it with this last trip. This last trip, I bought a cotton. She's smoking now. Paul Malls. I bought a cotton for $30, $35. So it's like $3.50 a pack. Here, right now they're like $8.50.
$8.50 for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's not the good stuff.
Jeez.
Right now, Marlboros and Newports up here in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, they're between $10 and $11 for a pack. So I'll buy them. Like my son started smoking. So I already told him, I says, well, give dad some money. So instead of you paying $10 a pack, you could be paying 5 or 6.
What'd you just say? Your son started smoking?
My oldest.
Oh, okay. I thought, Ethan, he's only.
Well, it's like, you know what? You were doing that Get to Know Us. And I said I had 4 kids. And you're like, Carlos has 4 kids? Yes, I have.
I get it. Okay.
4. The 22-year-old is smoking.
Okay.
Hey,
so I guess over there, there's no checks when you cross state lines. Then there's absolutely nothing.
No.
But
No
Suzanne brought that up. She's like, "What happens if we get closer to Florida and there's like a seal on the border and they're not letting us in?" Well, I'm going to drive right through and see what happens. I'm going to pull a Burt Reynolds and Smoking the Bandit. I'm going to go right through
off road.
Yep.
$15 for a pack of Marlboro. Jeez.
Really, Tina? Tina, what state? Where are you?
She's New York.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I stop at it. When people know I'm going, my mother will give me like $200 to $300 to buy as many cartons as I can. I usually have to make multiple stops because certain places they put a limit on what you can buy. Like this JR's, they limit 5 cartons per person, so I'll pick up 5 for each person. Suzanne will go in with me, buy 5. I'll buy 5. I'll have to make multiple stops. Yeah.
So one thing about Florida, though, like
Courtney Rainwaters, welcome in. Sorry, John.
Hi, Courtney. No,
welcome in, Courtney.
Pennsylvania.
I got 1. Where's the other 3? We're getting there. We got like 3 minutes left.
10 cents a pack. Keith.
10 cents a pack?
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, there's no tax on clothing. So any clothing that you buy, there's no tax. But in Florida, there is tax on clothing.
There is tax. There's tax in Maine, too. There's no tax on clothes here in Mass either. Or Rhode Island. Nope.
So when the kids need clothes, we're saying, we'll wait till we go back to Pennsylvania to buy you clothes.
I noticed that because we go to the outlets a lot. That's another place we got to stop. I already told Suzanne we're going to do that on the drive home. The day we leave, we'll go right to the outlet before they open. I got to hit the Character Warehouse. I got to hit the, get ears for $3, $4.
Yeah. We haven't been there yet.
Really?
No.
At all?
Well, we've been there since COVID.
Right. Oh, Courtney, you don't have to go get them. I was just joking. It's like the car key joke. You found your car key.
Okay, I'm getting them.
So now you see 1 Rainwaters. It's like you got to get all 4. Pete McDevitt started that. So we're, for myself, I'm old. I quit when they went from $3.50. My wife used to smoke. So when I met her, God, almost 20 years ago, pack of Marlboros that she was smoking, Newports. What was the Newports or Marlboros? I can't remember. I know she was buying them at a gas station for $4 a pack. Now, like I said, between $9.50, $10.50 for a pack.
Do you remember the cigarette machines where you put the money in and you pull the lever and it drops out?
I used to. My father used to send me to them. My father, God rest his soul, not every night, but definitely on the weekends, he used to go to not a club. It was a restaurant actually, but the bar area of the restaurant, Portuguese restaurant. Used to go for his brandy and his espresso after meals, after dinner with the family, and every once in a while I'd tag along. And it's like, oh, he'd give me the money, go give me a pack.
Yep.
And me at like 9 years old, I couldn't pull on that thing sometimes. It took a while. Like that ain't coming out. Oh, you ain't pulling hard enough, and this and that. Okay, you get the. I get it. Thank you. I'm still tiny. I'm only 8. What the hell am I buying cigarettes for? One of those deals. Oh man. All right. Well, we're just like that. It's been 2 hours. Listen, I told Marco when I got here, I'm in a better mood than last week. I'm glad I streamed. Hey, I'm a fan. I was a fan before I was a friend. Paula Rainwaters, there's another one. Oh, we're getting
Paula.
there. Can we get the other two before we do the sign off?
There's Timothy. Timothy's there as well.
There's Timothy. Oh, my chat is so slow. You've seen it way before me. There he is. There's Timothy Rainwaters. We got 3 of them.
One
Still
more.
haven't had Keely on my stream. We've had all 3 of these, but the Rainwaters, but still haven't gotten Keely. Will today be the day? What was I saying? I was a fan before I was a friend, before I was a moderator. But yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little excited that I saw Resort TV 1 in my chat. Sorry, but
today.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Josh
Josh was on earlier. Yeah.
Josh was chatting along with us. We were talking about the fast passes because he just came out with his vlog that he firmly believes fast pass needs to come back.
No.
Well, and there you go. And we had Miles talking. I was trying to get, and that's why. Well, that's not why Walt came on, but that was the main thing we were talking about. At the beginning of the first whole hour was basically that.
Oh, sorry.
But yes, I got excited because, and Marco, I'll ask you off stream. Maybe something I had seen while he was on. So maybe you can give me a heads up on that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got excited because again, I was a fan. And I'm not gonna lie, when Shep came in, it was great seeing Shep. I get excited when and this sounds stupid because now I'm just feel like I'm downgrading everybody else. I'm not downgrading anybody. I love everybody in this chat. You know how I truly feel about all of you. But again, being a fan of those channels, those streamers, you get that little bit more excited when hey, they come say hello on your stream. So I appreciate it. Josh popping in, Shep, Ryan popping in, but not as much as I appreciate the rest of you. Just know that. So, Timmy, I'm still waiting for Kaylee. I'm waiting not to sign off so Kaylee, Rainwaters can pop in, so I can have the 4 of them for the first time. But Jeff, I know you're streaming real soon, but you never know when. When are you streaming? Do you have any idea when you're streaming? No.
Thursday we'll be on the Myers channel with Myers and the Mouse for Dreaming with the Mouse, and then Saturday at 3. Saturday at 11 is our time. 3. Saturdays at 11 we go live. Yeah.
It'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK.
Yes,
Right?
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
He was helping you out.
I was helping Marco out. I don't know what. This is why I don't like doing this self-promoting stuff. I don't know what I'm doing.
Dennis, are you asking about Southwest Georgia GE? Well, no, that's not the
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Star Wars Galaxy Edge.
No, Dennis, I haven't. Dennis, I have not. And I think Tina asked me how much time. Tina, 30 days from today. 30 days we'll be driving in.
Wait a minute. You haven't seen Star Wars Galaxy's Edge yet?
I haven't been in. No, last time I was there was last July. I have a picture. I'm doing a countdown on Instagram. But before we get to that, because we're going to be streaming for another hour. Welcome to the new show. This is the 3rd hour. Welcome to the 3rd hour of.
I didn't know that. How did I not know that?
Well, this is why you need to get a Hollywood Studios pass for when I'm there, so I can have a Star Wars. No, I'm joking. Do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying.
Wow.
I have not. And Suzanne can give 2. I almost said it, but 2 of those. They've already said it. They're going to go look at it because they haven't seen it before and they're gone. Not like me, where I'll probably shed some tears and like smell the walls and pose Jet and whatnot, the X-Wing. Yeah. Yes, I will cry like a 2-year-old baby who mommy took his pacifier away if I don't get on Rise of the Resistance.
Wow.
Kaylee Rainwater's in the house.
Kaylee, all 4.
All right, Pete McDevitt, you are not the only one that's had all 4 Rainwaters in their stream. Hallelujah, I have done it. My day is look at this, man. The day is made. Resort TV 1 and all 4 Rainwaters.
All the Rainwaters.
I'm hoping it's really you, Kaylee, and Courtney didn't grab your phone and came on. But no, I have not seen it. I have not seen Dennis. I have not seen it. No, I get it, Carlos. I'm thrilled for you. Thank you. 30 days. I was talking about a picture. I'm doing, I'm on Instagram, so I've been doing a countdown since 88 days. That's when I started that countdown. We're down to 30. I ran into a picture. I think it was yesterday. I was going to post it of Ethan standing in front of the wall, the entrance to Galaxy's Edge, when it was the wall where you guys were all hanging out for the soft opening. It was painted with, if you remember, it had the Falcon on it. Oh. So I have a picture of Ethan standing in front of it, and I'm waiting to post it, saying no more wall. We're gonna be there. We're gonna get to see it.
All right.
So, yeah.
I know. I thought you had been there.
Nope. I had intentions for the opening. My plan was to come down with everybody. I had spoken to this and that, all of them. That was the plan, to go down, but financial wise, it just didn't work. Marco, any more fireworks stuff coming out?
Yeah, as I say, hopefully a live stream on Bonfire Night, which is November the 5th, which is a week Thursday, I think.
Next Thursday, yep.
So yeah, all being well. I'm not sure what time yet, but it'll be evening our time, so it'll be afternoon your time. But yeah, hopefully live stream some fireworks from my garden.
Nice. Looking forward to that. What time again? I'm sorry.
I don't know yet. I've not decided, but it'll be probably early evening here, so it'll probably be early afternoon, mid afternoon for you guys over there. But once I finalize it, I'll get some notifications out.
Paula, I did not know that Kaylee is married and she does not live with us. So thank you for everybody's texting poor Kaylee. She's probably getting dinner ready for her and the family, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta get out. Kaylee Sanders. No, we know a Sanders. Oh no, we know a Saunders, not a Sanders. I know a few Sanders, but Carlos, you need to watch Tracker's vlog about getting boarding pass. I've listen, Dennis, I have seen a few tricks to getting the boarding pass. Our own good friends Josh has put on a vlog. Mouse Talk's giving me a couple of heads up. So hopefully I will be good to go. It will be 2 phones trying to get one, mine and Suzanne. She was making dinner. See? But Kaylee, thank you. Thank you for stopping. I apologize to your husband, please. That dinner's going to be late just by about 30 seconds because we needed the 4th rain waters in here. Yeah. But I appreciate it. But no, before I sign off, I'm just saying that tomorrow I will try to be live, connection permitting. And if Cynthia's still here, she's going to make fun of me. I had an awful time trying to stream my daughter's game. Jeff was there. Jeff saw it. But tomorrow she's playing at 5:30. She had a hell of a game this past weekend. And she's playing tomorrow, so I'm going to stream that at 5:30. Saturday is not Saturday because they're playing on Saturday. Sunday at 10 a.m., I have Team O'Sullivan as my guest for Sunday's show. We're going to interview them. And I got a full list of vloggers that are going to be on. But I also left some room because I am going to do a trip pre-show on the Saturday, go over what a trip planned, and then we'll be in Disney. So a lot of stuff coming out from there, live streams, drive downs. God knows how many times I'll be live with the drive because I'm sure I'll be fed up with my family and I'd rather talk to anybody in the chat. So totally worth it. And thank you to great Marco. I didn't see any issues when I watched the replay. Thank you, Tina. Look at that. Michaela's in the house. Yeah, it was awful. I couldn't find a connection on Streamlabs. Then StreamYards was a mess. And yeah. Oh my God. I said, what? Oh my God. I thought he said strip free. Cynthia, what do you have on your mind?
Wow.
Listen, 19 people still here. I've been on 2 hours and 7 minutes. It was a great stream. I almost feel bad, signing off, but I also do have to go to bed real soon. And I know that sounds weird, but it's got nothing to do with the age. It's got to do with, all I know is the boss, and he's probably watching silently. I don't know, but he's almost on vacation, which to me is like me being on vacation. It's awesome. I don't have nobody around. Cynthia says she almost got run over today by a reindeer. They're already coming out. Look, I got Christmas decorations. I had to pull them out, and I have one in the living room already. And yes, people, look out for a vlog coming next week because I am putting up my Christmas tree on Sunday. November 1st, my tree is going up. I love Christmas. I love decorations. Tony, people here. Maybe we should have signed off. Anybody else got anything to talk about? Because, no.
Well, I want to know, if you put your tree up that early, when do you take your tree down? How long does it stay up for?
The 26th.
The day after? No, you don't.
I swear to God.
You gotta
love
leave
Christmas that much.
You gotta leave it up through New Year's.
And I'm Portuguese and Catholic. If technically I need to leave it up to King's Day.
Yeah, at least till New Year's.
No. The decorations will stay up and the tree will come down. I like okay, this is going to sound weird, but and this could lead to the third hour because people can start getting into the chat and really arguing with me. But I love Christmas. I love putting a tree up. I need to rearrange furniture to find a spot. My tree's pretty tall and ceiling and wide. We used to always get real trees until we started going to Disney in December, and that's when Suzanne put her foot down and says we need fake. No, Tina, it's fake. I could never put up a real tree. Brady and Dave did just go live. If anybody wants to pop on over to them, please feel free. Tell them I sent you over. No big deal. We're gonna be signing off real quick. I just want to talk about the tree. I love putting it up. I rearrange the furniture, put it up, decorations go up. But I also like my house back to normal. So yes, on the 26th, the ornaments come off the tree goes away, furniture back to where it belongs. Yep.
Wow.
I don't know. That's just me. Wow, look at that. Everybody left. No, guy, I was joking about going to bring it. Jesus. There's still 17 people here. Oh my God. No, but seriously, everybody, thank you. No, really. Now it's down to 12. God, okay, everybody went over. Seriously, go over, tell them I sent you over. Please let them know we're thinking of them. And I didn't mean to be over onto their time right now. I know they're doing a new thing, going live at 6 o'clock. So until next week, Corny, sorry I couldn't be in earlier. School has been crazy. I've been quarantined and no one knows why, even the health department. It's just a fun time. Yeah, tell me about it. I got a story for that too, but not today, not now, because it's not great either. So until then, I will see you tomorrow. I will see you Saturday. Make sure you check this guy out on Thursday. Make sure you check out that guy next Thursday and his vlogs for his fireworks. You'll learn a lot. I'm telling you. And Dennis is heading over to that feather ball. It took us a while to figure out what the feather ball was, but we all know now. Dennis, sleep well, buddy. Everybody else, be safe, be healthy, stay positive. We shall see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Oh my God, I can't press the button.